This is the color of super hydrated.
Oh, super hydrated piss?
No more slurs. No more
I don't need to.
slurs. We're live
Unless you
now.
can help me sell a house.
Hey, Luke. Speaking as a third-party observer with absolutely no interest in the matters, the good ones, that's you guys, experienced the highs and lows of an Ashunan festival. What do I mean by this? The good ones, that's once again you guys, came back from their out-of-body experience, which was so interesting for Arwen that he has decided that he is now bussy-pilled, and shared this information with his trusted friends Amadeus and Ashlyn. Now, while that was happening, Shrine got giant-pilled through renowned Jew expert Sloane. Now, taxes are too high for Lancelot to stick around in this port, so he kicked the party into the harbor like it's a Boston Tea Party before sailing away, and Yamioko, the city, awaits ahead of you. First order of business, sweet treats. Second order of business, new threads. Third order of business, meet with Ivar. Now, it turns out Ivar and the remainders were pretty bummed out by the unexpected passing of half their team. Turns out this event also has Ivar feeling pretty bad about things, and unfortunately he's displaying absent-minded events. Fortunately, Father Ibram got to be reunited with his long-lost love, Wu Si, Celeste. Now, while we're on the topic of spectacular reunions, the Daikinja arrive on the scene and start goofing around immediately. They're all having this great good time, but do you know who isn't? That's right, the fascists. Now, Inquisitor Love is here, and to much to your guys' chagrin, she is not queer. Not here nor queer. No, she is here, but not queer. Don't worry, though. She's just here to vibe, I promise. Now, the group gets down to partying, and during this time, Sloane cheats on Volca with Shoku, and Arwen meets with a cool new friend. In spite of that, there is no boy-on-boy kissing, and everyone is disappointed. There was a surprising amount of no boys kissing. Now, the following morning, Shrine and Harrow steal Inquisitor Lovesick's ring while staring at her sick burns, and Eska got to work digging into her mind. Now, the whole group continues their day at the Lantern part of the Lantern Festival, and two small things happen. Bunny's dad is alive and working with the Nine, maybe, and Inquisitor Love is full of false memories. I'm sure there will be no implications to that, I promise. Get over this song now. It is sunset of the 7th day of New Growth, 676.
Skip my review again.
Yeah, I will continue to do that. Now, what do you got for me? Sorry, apologies.
2 out of 10, skip my review.
2 out of 5. Oh, it's a ratio thing. 1 out of 5. Skipped my review again.
My actual review is gaslighting and Yami Yugi.
You're so lucky I know to spell Yami Yugi. Fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll never forget the time they named an episode that a specific character just dies. That was the title of the episode. They were like, here's the title card. Oh, you like this character? Dead. And we were like, oh, okay, thank you. Anyways, it is sunset of the 7th day of New Growth, 676 AU, the 3rd age year of the dragon. The Grand Lantern ceremony unfolds. Lanterns carrying wishes and prayers on the paper lanterns float down the river or ascend into the sky. The crowd, full of primarily Ashunans, if you can believe such a thing, from all provinces watch in awe as the petals swirl and dance. Shrine and Arwen are the only two who've been able to observe the beings performing this little dance for everyone. Now, we got a lot. Bunny Senpai is still in shock. This much is apparent to you, Shrine. Shrine, you hear what you think is her taking her first breath in several minutes after her papa walked away. She sucks in air and her chest is heaving with every intake. She turns to you specifically. Her lips are trembling and her eyes are watering. Now, I won't be able to do an Australian, so we're going to settle with British for the night. I can't do an Aussie. I don't know what happened to me. I've been out Aussied. Maybe we'll slip into it, maybe not. We'll just pretend I mean, she's British coded. You're right. You're so right, dude. It's just like Shogun. Yeah, they're speaking Portuguese. Don't mind the British accent. And I'm like, you're
or
so
Chernobyl.
Right. Yeah. Oh.
All the accents were like British. You're like, oh, isn't this in like Russia? Okay, sure. It's chic.
You mean Ukraine? Liberal.
Oh, my bad. I don't actually know where Chernobyl is. Sorry. I was kind of focus more on like the radiation and the pigs, the boars.
As you should.
Johnson?
We're so close.
Not the elephant's foot.
Not the elephant's foot, indeed. She turns to you, her trusted friend and advisor. Yeah. Remember, she's a bit sad if you couldn't pick up on that. I hope that they were all still alive, but if he's here, then they're all dead. You could tell that you're able to infer she's referring to the sages who have been disappearing, because there's only 5 now, not if you include Bunny. She takes a moment to compose herself. There's something I need to tell you. I've been avoiding it because I don't want you to hate me again.
No, don't say it again. I feel so bad.
We'll switch over to the traditional Japanese music. You guys are... The crowd is, like, watching as this is happening. You're having this private moment with her. Yeah. The sun is set. It's really pretty. Yeah, it's like orange hues, pink
Bunny's
hues as
like
well.
all about to start crying.
Yeah. The Spiral, Bunny, and Stone Sage were given the impossible task of preserving Ashuna through the Sorrowing. Within the Dragon Pulse lies 3 basic forms, techniques, or styles. Cone, temper. Kin, fortify. And Ryu, flow. These 3 derive from the the Gosonke, one for each family. Now, while these 3 derive from the Gosonke, one for each family, while they fought against Shimato Karasu back in the Second Age. If one were to master all 3 forms, then they would become a Sen, enlightened user, SEN. Something only Shimato has done. There is another form called In, also known as Circle Style. This group of people are innate Sin users. The most notable one to you would probably be Shoku. We are unsure of how it works directly, but all we know is that they have an untold amount of power. The Gorahan family is known for using Ko. The Nagata family is known for using Ken, thus leaving Yang Lian with Ryu. I'm a Kon user. Shrine, you're a Ken user. And Spiral's a Ryu user. Each coinciding with our respective provinces. Towards the end of the Second Age, I was tasked by the Ashunan government to watch over Shimato Hiroko, the most recently discovered Shimato descendant. This was a job that I took happily, as we were both outcasts due to our familial origins. So she takes her hands and places them on like her calves, and she gives you a bow. My real name is Gorahan Komori. And I'm the bastard of the Gorahans. I mentored Hiroko, helping her awaken her latent Dragon Pulse abilities as a Kin user. And I became good friends with her. And this is the point where I was no longer known as the Rabbit Sage and became the Bunny Senpai. Amongst the Daikenja at the time, there was a man named Jun, or as he's more recently known as, the Spiral Sage. And he was also one of my apprentices. Jun and Hiroko were perfect for one another, A match made in heaven and blessed by the Kamis. June had made a pact with the Kami of life, and Hiroko forged one with the Kami of death. Both of these pacts proved fruitful, enhancing the already blossoming sages. The rest of the Daikinja claimed that they would be able to surpass not only me, but also achieve Sin style. It was on the first day of winter that June proposed to Hiroko. They were set to be married the following spring, but then war broke out. The world was thrown into chaos as the Artoricans went to war with the Ravens. The Artorican pantheon was set on ruination for the insubordination brought on by the Ordning and the Archfey. While the material realm in Ashuna was fine, the spiritual realms were shattered. Generations of faith were being turned to dust. The Kamis went into hiding, and cursed spirits were running rampant once again. Many of the sages acted as shields for their patrons, but something was amiss with life and death. They were too important to survive. The gods wanted them dead. Long conversations were had, and at the end of it, it was decided that Hiroko would act as the vessel for the Kami of death, and I would be the one to embody the Kami of life. But problems arose. I could not act as the vessel for the Kami of life, as I was already carrying a cursed spirit. Myself. As it turns out, the fight with my father had left me as part mortal and part cursed spirit. I became what is now known as the Kuroko spirit. Oh, not Kokoro, sorry, Kokoro spirit. In a moment of necessity, June became the vessel for the Kami of life. And the consequences are something that we still deal with today. Death is a easy concept to understand. Life is far more complicated. And now they say history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. June was driven mad, and once again Ashuna had a common enemy to take down. But this time things were different from Shigemoto. The combined effort of the Daikinja and the Ashunan armies were not enough. It was Hiroko and myself who stood in the area similar to the destruction of Theros after fighting with June. June was weakened, and it was Hiroko utilizing Sin style that sealed him away alongside the Kami of life. The corruption had taken root in his body, and instead of becoming jade, he had twisted into dragon glass. And Hiroko found herself once again standing in a field of white. June was tasked with being protected by the Yanglian province, their burden to bear. Hiroko exiled herself to be guarded by one of the three Beast Brothers, Hokkaido. And it was him that told the Daikinja that Hiroko had passed on. And at that moment, three friends became one. For the time being, yeah. It's okay. I can give it to you later. Shrine. As long as Yorin walks this plane, no one is safe. That's my father. I don't understand what allowed him to come back from the land of the dead. But myself and the rest of the Daikinja will seek him out. What remains, that is. If In a rare moment of history, the Sage Slayer and the Spiral Sage are acting together as one. Ashuna, as we know it, is gone. You watch as she wipes her tears away. In this life and the next, you're my greatest friend and I love you. Yeah, you can hug her.
This seems like an appropriate time to hug.
Yeah, that makes sense. She accepts it, and she, understandably so, is a bit tense, but finds peace in your arms. If there's one thing I can say for sure, is that with the aid of the Daikinja, there is a pretty good chance I'll be able to take down my father again.
Did it once. And you're probably more experienced now, comparatively, to a teenager.
Probably a little bit more.
Maybe.
But I can't keep dealing with all these sages who are supposed to be gone coming back. It keeps happening, and I'm getting sick of it.
I can't speak for all of them, but we do know an evil necromancer who has beef with my group, so who knows?
It is just unreasonably so. I seal them behind the 13 gates. No, you're not. That is something completely foreign to you.
Okay, cool. I was like, I don't remember if I was supposed to know what that is. Shard's gonna be like, oh yeah.
It is
She's gonna also not know if she should know what that is.
It is a technique that Shiamoto created. He's able to conjure things that have been locked away. And since I'd figured that he had been sealed away himself, if I had put Yorin behind the 13th gate, then he wouldn't be able to come back. But I was proven wrong. Or someone is really good at fucking with me.
The evil necromancers, I'm telling you. There's a couple out there.
I'm sick of this Eastern magic.
No, me too. Don't worry, actually. You know what? Good news for you about the Eastern magic.
It just don't make sense. It's also a half.
Oh, well, a half of them were just, killed. So that's great.
That does make me feel better. I'm sorry to drop all this on you.
It's a lot. And then you're leaving. You're gonna go leave to fight, but that's valid. That part's valid.
I learned well from my father. He didn't teach me how to kill, just physically. But I promise we'll see each other again.
So I'm not married.
No.
Squints. Okay.
But also, I don't know what Hiroko did while she was exiled. Perhaps she did marry a statue. I wouldn't put it past her.
This feels personal.
I'm not one to judge.
It feels personal. I don't know. Okay. Shrine's processing very slowly. She has like a 10 intelligence. So she's like, wow, this is a lot to think about. Good thing I don't sleep.
I'm going to gather what remains of us. I won't let him get too much of a head start. I just couldn't bring myself to fight him right now amongst all these innocent people.
Probably a good call. It would definitely have ruined the festival.
She gives you a weak smile. If you do need to reach me, get one of your Eastern magic boys to find me. They can do that thing where they speak in your head.
They can. Wait, before she leaves, please tell me how to beat Spiral.
Yes, yeah.
I have a weakness. Please tell me before you leave. I feel like I just heard that he was like really powerful and scary. And I didn't. Please tell me he's like Klaus.
The three principles, Kon, Kin, and Ryu. Some say that they are a triangle, and one beats the other, like a game of papyrus, shears, boulder.
Okay, but what direction does
Well, that's what happens when you use Eastern ideology in our privileged mysticism, right? Is that no one really knows. It can flow either way. I suggest maybe unlocking enlightened style, if you can.
any tips on how to do what you do before you leave then so I can just master that real quick?
I'm only a cone user, I don't know Sin.
I mean, don't I have to do all three? Isn't that the
Maybe you're maybe you're an in user. Who's to say? It might be worth talking to your friend's patron, who's definitely not related to you in any way, shape, or form.
maybe?
Maybe he can aid you, and well, I'll aid you. Don't worry, I will take care of my father, and then I will come and help you.
Are you taking all of the sages?
I will probably need all of them.
Don't let Shoku die. He's like my second favorite. Don't tell anyone I said that.
You know what? I might regret this. I'm afraid that if my father gets a hold of Shoku, even more danger will befall us. I'm gonna leave you with Shoku.
Nice.
You gotta make sure he's well fed. You can't feed him past midnight.
Fuck.
He can only drink a little bit. And if he's drinking, make sure he's driving.
Got it.
And his favorite meal is upside down ramen.
I don't know about that one.
He likes to hang upside down and eat it. Let him have it.
Oh, okay. I think he can. Probably. That sounds like a him thing.
She gives you another bow. And it's like asking. I'm now once again asking you to take on another responsibility.
Sounds like I bungled the first one, so.
Well, it wasn't you that bungled it. You still have the Kami of Death within inside you. Well, the concept of death. The Kami of Death is in your sword. Don't get them mixed up. Two different things.
Of course, of course, of course. You know, the actual Kami. That's probably why he's so nice to me.
And that was Hiroko's sword. Kind of. He's been cursing it for a while now. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
There's a lot going on.
Well, when you're in as cool as a country as Ashuna, where we have a small land to work with, everything is crazy, everything's happening all at once. We don't get to sprawl out into deserts and mountains and stuff like that. We have this one godforsaken piece of land that we're camped on, and we're stuck here.
And it's getting smaller. I swear when I woke up, I was like, what is this map? Where is everything?
Next order of business, we reinstitute the Shogun with Shimamoto at the helm, and we take over Artorica.
I don't want Artorica.
You can see some people giving her like discerning looks. You guys
I
are
don't want
speaking
Artorica.
common, and like they're giving her. They hear Shiamoto, and they're like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
No, everyone, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's fine. It's gross over there. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me.
She, you want it? What do you want? You give her a kiss on the cheek. You can read. She's not an idiot sometimes. Yeah. That's really funny. You should. Give her an art to working book. Yeah, she can read.
I mean, I don't know. She's about to go on a journey. Maybe she wants to read Scream. The call is coming from inside the house.
The call is coming with inside the house. Okay. You're gonna give her the book?
I will give her Scream. So I have nothing to give her. Here you go.
She opens it like in a shunin, so reading it
Backwards?
Yeah, backwards, and then she goes, "Wait a minute," and then I will treasure this forever, and I will give it back to you. Yeah, now you've given her a purpose to live.
Exactly. Easy.
Those library dues are heinous, let me tell you.
This is Elias's book.
Those library dues are heinous, let me tell you.
You already know that shit's spelled. All right.
Passing off your dues to her.
No, she's gonna live and then she's gonna give it back to me. Are you paying attention? Come on.
You
The same way that Faye's alive because I'm not asking about it. Get
Go
with
Rivers
it.
Faye. You can feel the vibration of her foot tapping the ground, and you see the sages kind of gathering on you. She was relaying her message, without having to speak. Buddy? Yeah, like Morse code using her foot. She's bunny coded.
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, she was always the rabbit sage. She looks at Shoku and she goes, "Shoku, you're staying with your other mom." And Shoku just like looks confused. He's like got like hands of food. Hands, not like plates, hands. Like they're kind of dripping in his palms. Shintai-sama! I don't know, dumplings. He's just holding dumplings.
And they're dripping?
Yeah. He's the
Okay.
curse sage. He has to
Doesn't
be
he like eat things
Yeah.
in a weird way?
He does, yeah. Like kissing boys. Mwah.
You
Yeah.
stop that.
His Shoku means to eat, yeah. He's the eating sage.
Man's got a specific diet I should know about.
Yeah, you
Feed
upside down.
Upside
feed him
down
little
ramen.
little cursed spirits every 3 hours.
Hey, buddy.
I feed him Klaus.
I would like you to leave. Get out of here, you cursed spirit. Oh, okay. And then he looks at her and goes, "Normally I would ask you what's going on, but I know my place." And Bunny pats him on the head. Bunny then turns around to Shishu, Iori, Yami, which is funny because I'm a hilarious comedian naming the spirit sage Yami. You'll never guess what the spirit is called. It's not Yugi.
Blue eyes, white dragon.
But yeah, it's Kaiba Seto. Not Seto Kaiba, Kaiba Seto. And they bid their farewells to you as well. They don't know where they're going, but Bunny called them, so now they have to leave. That's how that works here.
Well, she's really old and important and powerful and pretty and special.
You say that to her? Did you say that to them?
Well, I was responding to you. Did someone say that?
Yeah. No, it's fine.
I didn't mutter it under my breath.
Dasha hears it.
Yeah.
She does. Dasha heard our whole conversation and also can hear Bunny's heartbeat like moving 100 billion little thumps per minute.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but she's doing her best like impression of like, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's happening right now.
I respect her. She, for someone who's very Eastern, she's got the Ashunan sensibility to shut the fuck up when you should.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was
She's
not
like-
on this conversation, therefore I will remain silent on it.
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about until you tell her. And then she's like, yes, now I know.
You learned that from Celeste.
Oh,
Dasha is, yeah. You always learn from the youth. All right. Yo. All right. The sages take their after going yo.
Yeah, someone does that as they're leaving. You hear like the like tink tink yo, and then they're like,
Hold on. This is very important now. This is very important.
ah. Wow, I'm engaged. You guys want to come to my wedding? If we make it that far. If we make it that far, goddamn.
We're so dead.
We'll see, you know. It's hard being the embodiment of death.
It's hard having your grandpa in my skin.
He's cool.
He's inside my walls. How do they do that?
With their voice.
Yeah.
But how is it so consistent?
They've learned.
What do you
Or do they
mean?
just
Have
use
you
the
heard
same
like a
sounds?
singer?
Have you heard-
No.
Okay. Well, we did it. Yo.
I don't know, it just always sounds the exact same between each
Maybe
person.
it's like that one guy who did that one scream for Looney Tunes. The Wilhelm scream.
The
Yes.
Wilhelm scream. It's just the one soundbite.
Yeah, they did the one scream and then they used it for fucking everything.
Save money.
Metal pipe sound.
No pipes.
I'm a bigger fan of the yow.
Youch! Oh my god, I love that. I love saying that.
Ouch.
While this is happening, this whole conversation with the sages and everything, some people are oblivious to this. As Arwen and Amadeus are currently dragging a unconscious Inquisitor Love. Amadeus looks at you, Arwen, and goes, you were just like, what the fuck did you do? And, he explained to you that he thinks that this is, Griffin, Oxen's long lost child, potentially. He looks at you, and as you guys are talking and dragging, you watch as his form shifts and he becomes her.
Okay.
Well, don't be silly. If she claims that there's other Inquisitors in the town, and so if they see her unconscious, then they're gonna think it's weird. But they won't think it's weird, and then you watch as he touches her, and then she begins to look like Amadeus. No.
But what about me?
What do you mean, what about you? They'll change later. They'll change later. But what about you,
Won't it be
Arwen?
suspicious if I'm working with her?
No, of course not. You're a fascist. Remember, this was your place. This is what you've always done. If anything, Hugo, if he gets wind of this, is going to be like, oh!
Okay.
In typical Hugo fashion.
Sure.
But also, like, are we sure there's even people here? Who's to say? It could be all one giant psyop.
No, they look pretty real to me.
Well, neither here nor there. Drag along, boy! This is coming. His voice is coming from Inquisitor Love's body. It might seem a bit weird.
How did you plan to do this without me?
What? I can still carry her. This is mostly just you're here for emotional support. I didn't tell you to come along. You just chase after me.
Well, yes, because I don't think you had a plan going forward.
I always have plans. First plan, fuck you. Second plan, I always have a first plan. I'm a man with contingencies.
I see that.
Contingency number 1. I must change out of this outfit. My bosom is far too tight against this. This has been for a man.
Wait, are you telling me that it's... Oh yeah, it would be
So
Olive
he-
in his outfit.
Exactly.
And...
So
Okay.
she is swimming, because she's significantly shorter than he is. Well, I mean, nothing matters, but she's significantly shorter. She is looking like him in her outfit, and he is looking like. Oh, never mind. I was right the other way. I'm practically swimming in this outfit. It looks like a kid, like wearing like a suit that's too big for him. It's like dragging along.
Wesley moment.
True. And I will remind you guys as well that the two of both Arwen and Amadeus are dragging Love over to Eska and Ashlyn. You guys make it through the crowd. Remember, I was saying like, oh, don't worry. Now that she looks like Amadeus. Don't worry, and pretend he sounds like her. I'm gonna do his accent so that way you don't get confused. but he looks like her, sounds like her. Don't worry, he's just a little drunk. You know how these Easterners are.
Is he saying that in common?
And they're just like, okay. Moving on. People are getting drunk. I mean, it's a shit after all. They regroup with Eska and Ashlyn at this point. You saw them through the crowd, Ashlyn. Like, you saw Amadeus switching his form and everything like that, so there's no real surprise. And Eska just looks at Amadeus, or as we'll call him when he's transformed, Amasleus. What is wrong with you? And Amadeus, quiet down, boy. You don't know who you're talking to. I'm an inquisitor. I'll fuck you up with fire. Arr. Anyways, I need you to help me get unconscious me into a secure location, so that way you can probe into her brain. Very good. Where next? You guys see you're on a busy road. Arwen, do you have any places that you would like to suggest to him?
I don't know where I am.
You read the language here, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Well, then read, boy!
Arwen, he scans his environment.
A lot of storefronts.
We're in, like, the middle of, like, the festival.
Yeah.
And
You're in
there's-
Shibuya right now.
I've never been to Shibuya, fun fact.
Well, you're about to see it explode.
Yep.
Hello, Shrine. This is Ashlyn. Do you know where we can hide an unconscious man in this city?
Icon? Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Well, you just hear this as you, like, wave goodbye Bunny, and you have Shoku next to you, and he's, like, eating the dumpling, like, slurping them from his hand.
You know, I could just take us to the magician place.
You want to go to the way I went now?
It would be secluded.
Okay, how do we get there? What do we do?
You stand there. Saint Marcel.
He's standing there. He looks at this the whole fucked up situation. What do
Can you
need?
open the halls of magicians?
Mm.
Arwen like does the same laugh. Like
I will take over your form in the meantime, which means I would like to be in a safe location because I will not be able to move. So if you can lock me in the room, that would be fantastic.
to the end.
Alright, Arwen. Slight problem with that. There might be
What's that?
inquisitors there, and they might start questioning the unconscious element. It doesn't look great for anyone. I'm saying we do it here because we're a pretty large crowd of people.
Alright, first
Kind of, slinking back from the whole festival thing is kind of suspicious.
It is rather suspicious, is it not?
we can go to a bathroom.
Do they have
Random.
those here?
What do you think they are? Barbarians?
No, I'm asking, do they have public bathrooms? You fucking... I almost called you a slur. Davis almost called you a slur. Nah, he'll go with it. You fucking gypsy. Isn't there a gypsum crystal or something like that? Is it purple?
You said no slurs.
Hold on, I gotta look up and see if gypsum is purple, because if that's the case, then it still works. You fucking gypsum. Derogatory. I mean, he looks around.
Do we have a shed?
Oh, is there a shed nearby? Shrine.
We only need room for one person.
Right. Sure.
Could we maybe, like, I don't know, put a big hat on him and then put him on a bench?
That's a good idea. Who will
But he asked
stand
for a
tall?
That way
secluded
people think
place.
he's just sleeping.
You know, not a bad idea, Ashlyn. Should we have someone stand back and, make sure that they're guarding him at the very least as well?
Yeah, someone sit next to him on the bench.
Oh, let's recruit that tall, handsome orc gentleman that we've intermingled with. Where is he?
No idea.
He looks at you. Oh fuck! I'm a magician. Captain Ivar, this is Lieutenant Amadeus requesting backup. This is very professional, Arwen. This is part of the message.
He gives him a thumbs up.
Meets her spy, and he looks around. I don't read the language. Arwen, what are we near spy? Still part of the spell.
Arwen looks
You
around
can-
when he's nearby.
You just say the storefront.
He just says it. Yeah,
He's
storefront.
over here! Don't be alarmed, just leave me unconscious. Crisis averted. Very well. This
Did
is
you
it.
get all of that in one sending?
No. I do used to. I can count, unlike you. You plebeian. Child. Boy.
That's probably all in the second message.
Fuck. Shrine, because you were notified by Ashlyn, you're more than welcome to join the group at this point, because first of all, you follow the flow of traffic. So you're able to get to them, and you see Inquisitor Love talking like Amadeus, like in terms of volume and flamboyancy, and you see an unconscious Amadeus just kind of leaned up against a wall right now, and they're all looking a bit confused. Inquisitor Love looks at you and says in Amadeus' voice, breaking through the perfect accent, "Oh, Shrine!"
Like his voice box voice?
Yeah.
Disgusting. Fix that.
Okay. He goes back to talking like her. "It is me, your fearless other lieutenant, co-lieutenant." Amadeus. I look like Love, I understand. This is very confusing to everyone involved, but not to Arwen. He's not foreign with the concept of wanting to transform into different genders. Evidently!
You're the one doing it.
I'll kill you. Here's the plan. Arwen is going to take us into his halls, whatever that means, and we're going to interrogate this unconscious individual. Are you in or are you in?
Okay.
Oh, and the handsome man will be watching over the unconscious magician Arwen, or as I will call him, Morrowind. Nope, workshop.
Who's the handsome man?
Captain Ivar.
That is true.
I see
That is true.
we're on the same page.
Yes.
All right. At this point, Ivar and the remainders, as I will call them for the rest of the campaign, roll up on you
That's
guys.
so mean.
Dude, it came to me in a dream. I
Whoa.
was like, wow! Ivar looks at the whole situation confused, and once again, Amadeus says the whole "it is me, do not worry. It's his own elaborate ruse." And Ivar seems confused. You guys fill him in, I assume. Okay. And the plane gets moved into motion. You guys move over to a public area, put him on a park, on a a bench or whatever. Put a giant hat on him as per Ashen's request, was something that you were gifted by a magician, no less, Arwen. And it's a straw hat, not the same type of straw hat that they have here, but close enough. They won't know the difference, I'm sure. And Ivar and the rest of them kind of post up nearby, making it not super suspicious. At which point, magician goes hon 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 croissant, and then you guys find yourselves in the halls of the magician. Word for word, that's what happens.
Incredible.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and activate this. Uh-oh. This is a Darkassin fight. Do not worry! Darkassin is not in here.
He's still locked in here.
Let me out. Goodbye. Go away, Stinky. Go away. Go over to the corner.
I'm swimming.
Oh, she's not here as well. Get out of here, Stinky.
Gone.
Oh, I don't have an Eska token. I'm a bad DM. Oh, shit. That's okay. Seriously. I also have a love
I forgot
token.
that was his token.
The fucking hand, dude, it sends me. Alright. I'll add an Eska one and a love one later. But you guys are in the... Okay, Ashton's going fucking sicko mode like a dog. Alright. You guys find yourselves secluded here in the halls of the magician. All of you are familiar with this area. Amadeus looks around. Oh, I like what you've done with the place. He's never been here before.
Yeah.
Cozy. So we're in your arm.
Yeah,
Okay, very
sure.
good. All right, let's just put her down here. As he puts her down, you watch as her form reverts, and then Amadeus, they switch back to normal forms. Much better. The way God intended me to be. Well, next up. Aska, honey, do your thing. Do the thing where you go. Roar. Aska just looks at him. There is a much more flattering way you could put that, and I do not speak like that. For on the record, he looks at all of you. I do not have to do that. I do not know where that came from. Yeah. But no, very good, dear. Now do the thing. Do the thing now. It's your thing. Do it. You watch as he kneels down next to her and he places his hand on her head. Well, this is going to take a couple minutes. How are you guys enjoying the festival? It's quite splendid. He's like still looking around, making small talk.
It was pretty great, especially with the spirits in the air.
Yes, yeah. Oh, Shrine, before I forget, I believe this is Oxen's long lost daughter. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I agree, the spirit, I didn't see the spirit in the visual, but, perhaps was it nice? Were they gentle? What did they look like? Describe them to me in great detail, so that way Shrine can't respond to what I just told her.
Well, for my part, I really enjoyed seeing all of these people out on the streets and not getting massacred by our enemies. Also, what you said earlier didn't really surprise me because things have happened.
Really?
Yeah, but it was pretty nice to see all these people living and not dying.
I think I have to agree.
Especially after what happened at the Equinox.
I don't know what happened there because I was sleeping very long now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit depressed. I needed a nap.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Arwen. You were saying?
Yes, Arwen.
Well,
Hmm.
since apparently I'm the only one that saw it, there was a.
Uh-huh.
How do I describe? A serpent, like
I see.
dragon in the water. They turned into like the person turned into like the dragon, and they were like dancing with the flowers. I'm assuming there was some kind of river kami.
Thanks.
Yes. Yes, it was. It was a Sakura spirit.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow. That's pleasant. Are they a benevolent spirit? How does this Western mysticism work?
I don't know. I just saw it. It was there.
Oh, that's crazy considering you're
Vibing.
inhabiting their literal fucking god, you dipshit!
Well, I'm not. It's actually inhabiting me.
Yes, that is what I said. You're inhabiting their literal fucking god. Oh, I see what you're saying. My apologies. I misspoke there. You're his favorite little fuck puppet.
Did you wake up with the wrong side of the bed? Are you okay, Amadeus?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
First you attack this random woman, and then you start verbally berating me.
Attacking random women. What am I? Some type of bear? No, I did not wake up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm just, a bit confused by my surroundings. You're telling me you want to be a girl. This is very confusing to me. Okay, I'm supposed to be the confusing one. I'm the enigma, Arwen. And now here we are. I have what I think is Oxen's daughter, and I'm not talking about Shrine, as we all know is his actual biological daughter. We've all seen the birth. You seem confused.
Oh, I just remembered I had a message.
What's your message?
War is here.
What?
She looks like she's thinking, the lioness is plotting something naive and childish. She will kill all of our Talia
What?
and our Furbolg friend if we don't stop her. Yeah, I think that was it.
Do you think it's Veneta or Olympia?
Oh, I don't know. People just have been telling me things, so many things for like the past 20 minutes. I have been
Oh.
told so many things.
What do you know?
So I'm
Who
just I'm
told
not
you that?
processing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
The Sage Slayer, but it's cool. He walked away.
The what?
All right, no worries. But if there's anything that like I can do to help, just let me know. I have spells that heal people.
It's okay. No, my friends already left to go fight. It's fine.
Not that one though. And you see Shoku just looking around.
It's my little bro. He's not going anywhere.
Oh, they gave us. You know what? That's actually probably the best one they could have given us.
Friend's gonna let him think that they gave him to us for that reason and not correct it in any way, shape, or form. Yeah.
Sugar, how do you like my pocket dimension? You should be yours.
Oh, that was in my pocket dimension.
Does not elaborate.
This, he looks around. No curses in sight. Very confusing. This, opposite a curse. Blessed even.
That's good to know.
Nice.
My skin is
We
on fire.
stand on hallowed ground.
Do you want to leave,
No,
sweet?
I'm fine.
pea? Okay.
It's like a nice burn,
Don't
like out in the sun.
don't ask. Don't ask. Shut up the fuck up.
He reaches into his pocket, pulls out a dumpling. No, I'm joking. The dumpling bit is over. He's a very normal
I
individual.
might reach into my pocket and pull out a Sakura like cookie.
Wow! He takes it without hesitation. He's like looking around. He's like sniffing things. He's a big sniffer.
Ashton reaches into his pocket and pulls out a Cerveza Cristal.
A what?
You what? What did he just pull out of his pocket?
Chilean beer.
Oh, I was like, a gun? What did you pull out right now? What's going on here? Where'd you get that?
His pocket.
My apologies.
His pocket dimension.
All right.
Goes to Chile.
Where is this Chile, Ashley?
Faraway place.
I see. Yes. I'm I'm glad we're all in high spirits right now, as quite possibly the world is crashing around us based off what Shrine told us. This is very nice.
I literally can't even
about
tell
to be
you
in
what
cheap
spirits
spirits.
I'm in.
You're about to be a cheap spirit. Oh, are you gonna drink? Do you need help? Oh.
We all need help.
Oh, first order of
For sure.
business, after we're done sacrificing our lives to better the realm without anybody knowing about it, we will all go to therapy. On me, everyone.
Yes.
Therapy is on me.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I think it's only fair. But one of us will not have to get therapy, so that way we can all see that we're getting better. You know what I mean?
I volunteer.
No. I'm gonna volunteer the child.
They're not here.
Exactly.
Unfair.
You're right. We'll talk about it at a later date.
You want to come to my wedding?
Excuse me?
I thought you were already married.
Shrine laughs. No, I guess I'm not. Apparently, I wasn't married yet. We were going to get married
When did this... What?
a long time ago.
This isn't about you.
You're right, my apologies. This is not about me. He goes and sits, like, on, like, near the fountain, like, on the ledge, crosses his legs, like, looks around.
As love or as himself?
He's as himself now.
Okay. In his clothes?
Yeah. And Love is, on the ground being mind-fucked by Eska.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I don't like this music.
Why not? It's fine. It's ambiance.
Mmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
want different ambiance music? I'll change it.
No, I think you're gonna make it worse. I think you're gonna do the
There we go.
fucking Annihilation song that I hate.
No, it's this one.
So who do we think the lioness is? We should go back to that.
Well, it said that she's gonna get our Furbolg friend killed, so maybe Renorn's wife. Could be, I guess, either Vignette or Olympia. I
I
don't
feel
really
like
know.
we can't really rule out either of them.
What if it's one of the wives? That would be funny. Probably not likely, though. They seemed all victimy.
Probably not. Although, this message was delivered by somebody who was supposed to be dead, which means probably was resurrected by Silas. And Silas was working closer with Vignette than with Olympia. So maybe my money's on her.
Well,
I don't think Olympia's doing much.
the vinaigrette studied at the Magic Academy for Necromancy, so I'm seeing the connections here. I'm piecing them all together. I'm having this.
Is that how they're able to control the dragon graveyard? Is with necromancy? I feel like there's a line there.
Nah, that's what I figured was the case.
Well, didn't the Sphinx also say they had some thing for that? Like a thing?
It was one of them, but they didn't say which one of them.
Oh.
Or is
But they had the thing to control it. Like there was an item or something to
Yeah,
control
something.
the graveyard, and they obtained it.
yeah, one of them has it. Whatever that is.
Probably not Silas, so seems unlikely of him. He's busy,
Well,
destroying the magical world as we know it.
if he's sending messages to us that the lioness is gonna fucking destroy the world or whatever, then
Probably Vanessa.
maybe she has the dragon graveyard. Maybe it is her. I don't know. That is my message, though.
I gave her a mint once during her finals, and this is how she repays me. Audacity, I tell you. Audacity.
You should tell her that.
Oh, sorry, I'll be busy reattaching your fucking limbs, you bitch. He flips you off with 6 hands.
It's like a deck of cards. They just splay out.
Alright. So as it stands, the lioness, Vinaigrette in this point, is
Vinaigrette.
gonna do something dangerous that's gonna threaten the realm. Sure, makes sense, obviously. And it's also probably gonna kill Renorn. This was relayed to us by the Sage Slayer, who's here now.
Oh, well, he's not here. He was here for a message,
and then
and now he's gone now.
and this message was from what we are presuming as Silas.
That's my guess, because the Sage Slayer is the person who was supposed to be dead a long time ago.
This all makes
and
sense to me. I'm learning. Okay.
he's not. So
So that means, I think we have a new goal unlocked. Is it, first of all, figure out what's going on over there, points to the duo. And then after that, we should definitely not tell Oxton anything we find.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
his clone?
Yeah, okay, true. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't tell him, because perhaps he's in a fragile mindset. Maybe we should bring it up to him when he's here in person with us. What do we say to that?
Yeah, well, for sure. I assume this conversation was going to be having in person.
Downside. By the time we probably do that again, she will probably no longer be with us, because we probably have to return her soon, or else we're going to be hunted down like dogs.
Is she going to remember this? Are we going to talk to her about this? Or is she just going to not know that we did any of this? She's going to wake up in her bed or something. And we're going to know this about her and she's not going to know.
Well, here's the funny thing.
No, it's not funny.
I broke down the wall, which means all the memories are on blast right now, and that's what my darling is separated through right now. Filtering it for us, easy consumption.
Your darling, you say. We're going to come back to that. We're going to circle back to that at a later date.
I'll put it on the calendar. And then, once we get the information we need, we won't be able to get all the information because, correct me if I'm wrong, Eska, it might melt her mind, and Eska turns back, yes. So we'll get some questions answered. What?
No mind melting.
No, exactly. I don't want to melt her mind. Because I like living, and if the Inquisitors find out that or if the Preservers found out that I had a hand in killing an Inquisitor, they might murder me, and that would be bad.
You're more scared of the Preservers than Oxton finding out that you melted his long-lost, thought-to-be-dead daughter's brain. You're more scared of the Preservers.
I don't think he can fly.
No, but he'll be here, and he'll find you.
You'll have to land eventually.
That's not
He'll
true.
find you. That's his thing.
Do you
That's
know
what he
his nickname?
does. One of the many.
Yeah, it's Old Man. That's what he goes by, right? That's it? That's the only one?
The wolf who never lets go.
Right, okay. I understand.
But you're very sure. You're very sure she's not some weird, freaky little gender bent clone, right?
Oh, we're not gonna know until he's done doing what he's doing.
That's kind of what children are.
In a roundabout way.
Yes, I suppose. All right. Now that we have that sorted, so after we make sure we don't melt her brain, we then probably go pursue this vinaigrette individual. That bitch. That mint thieving bitch.
Do we know where she is? We have no leads on where she is.
Tomato tomatoes. We can figure it out. We're big boys and girls.
Let's cross our fingers and hope she's in Ashuna.
Does anyone have a ball, maybe of the crystal variety, that's worth 1,000 gold pieces on them?
Hey, Arwen,
Just
that's an oddly
conveniently.
specific item. What did you need that for, big man?
Oh, no reason. I was just asking.
Right, as one does.
It's magician things, really.
While we're on the topic, does anybody maybe have a diamond worth about 10,000 gold pieces? Just out of curiosity.
Are you trying to revive
additive?
someone?
No!
If we're talking
Maybe,
like
like-
collective, but if it's a single, no.
Maybe like a silver mirror,
You need a
or
different
font filled with holy water.
I see what you're getting at. I've also read the same books as you have, okay? You little... I'm gonna flick you. It just doesn't sound good.
It's a rotten shame that this Inquisitor's mind may melt from this experience. If only my spells like Great Restoration, Dispel Magic, Remove Curse. If only they did anything.
Well, I took the curse off of her. I used the remove curse ability as well to make sure that we could read her thoughts. Are you saying that you might have some what your clergy magic? You're telling me you might be able to have a way to fix her brain from melting?
Well,
No melting.
what I'm saying is that if there's things behind the memories which are causing things to crash, implants, if you will, I could
see.
probably get rid of them if they're magical in nature.
What if it's just trauma?
Why can't we not talk to her?
That is also an option.
Well, she's unconscious.
It would be rather difficult to talk to her as she's unconscious, except for Eska.
This is not worth my time. I will not argue.
Wait. I want to listen. Do you want us to awaken her? This could be bad.
No, stop jumping to conclusions.
I don't jump. I glide. No, please don't kill me. I'm too pretty to die. Very well. Eska, honey, how's her brain? Is it rattling around with a bunch of thoughts? Eska turns back to you guys. Yes. That's good. What can you tell us about her? What's going on? What's going on in her little mind? I am digging through most recent memories. As it stands right now, what I can tell you for sure is that it is a face I keep seeing, a name, a Vivolto Extoldo. Yes? Ring bell?
That is a preserver
He
that we
is...
know of.
He is her handler, and she has been gaslit into being close to him. You wouldn't say gaslit. I'm just a piece of shit millennial. Or Gen Z. She is being manipulated into trusting him and seeing him as more important than he, or more kind than he actually is. Her mind is a series of cages where each portion has been sectioned away, none of them actually connecting except for one thing, which is to be a preserver. I can dig deeper, but if I do so, to go back to memories that far, I will only be able to get in a little bit before she will start to awaken.
Do not do that.
Wait, what?
Do
should
not do that. No.
So that we can confirm who she is.
I feel like we have enough confirmation. Fucking look at her with your eyeballs, bro.
It is safe for me to go a little bit, I can find out some information, and I will make sure to pull back before she begins to awaken.
I need a contingency plan right now with this group of men. Where if this woman, who's a super scary inquisitor with like super scary fire powers and a super scary dad, the most scary thing of all, wakes up and freaks out, I need a plan like before we do this. Because I'm not fighting her. I can't hit her. We can't hit her. She's literally untouchable.
I could banish her to a different dimension.
Okay, done. And then we run. She'll
then
come
we
back,
run
right?
away.
She'll come back in like a couple
It's
seconds.
harmless. It's specifically harmless.
Okay, we do that and then we just...
She still has to either be willing, Arwen, or she will have to contest your ability to do such a thing.
I can do it a couple times.
Oh, okay. So we set the goal is to protect you until it stops.
I'm running. I'm leaving immediately.
Fantastic.
Except I am
What if we just leave
abandoning
her
all
here?
of you to die.
What do you mean if we just leave her here?
I don't know. It's your weird...
I don't actually know if I can.
No, not an option. No risking it. Oh my god, I hate it here.
She
you
won't even
think-
know what happened.
If she wakes up and then you move us back into the normal area where there's a bunch of people, the jarring disorientation of
We'll
jumping
just walk
from
away.
here to there,
And act like
and
nothing
then we
happened.
run.
Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Why are we not telling Oxton about this?
I want to tell him after we confirm it in person.
Agreed.
He might go into a fugue state.
Brahma?
Well, I don't want to tell him right now
I don't
because he's
know.
probably gonna drop everything, and it's not. I don't want to deal with that. Also, she doesn't know, so it's not like anything's gonna happen immediately with this information.
She will know as soon as she wakes up, as if we do not rebuild the wall that Amadeus so humbly broke down without talking to anyone first.
I think we should talk about this wall.
I can put it back up.
Do we want to? Is that kind of messed up? Should we leave it down and be like, "Hey, sorry, we violated your brain, but maybe you should know this."
I'm not explaining that to Oxton. I am the messenger. I am not sending that message to Oxton that we found his daughter and sent her back to the purifiers.
Nobody is asking you to tell him that.
The rat is not here.
I'm the one who's gonna have to tell him everything. You guys
Fair
realize
point.
literally every time anything happens, it's me who he talks to.
This is true.
That's true.
You're fine. But the real thing is, should we leave the wall down and then like apologize for attacking her and then be like, we remove this wall though and we think you should know your memories, or should we put it back and pretend it never happened?
I think we should leave it down.
You were to leave it down.
It feels risky but more humane, but I also feel like she will definitely 100% attack us or freak out.
Understandable. Here's my proposition. We hire one of the old folks here to take her to a nearby village, far away from us. And
Can we fight in this area?
Yeah, this is where we fought.
No. We can talk about the shrine. You and I can talk about this.
Okay. No, it's fine. You know, it's dude. Does she have any weapons
This place
on her?
is made for fighting.
I'm just saying, if she's gonna wake up, we probably should not be around her because she might be highly emotional due to the fact that she's finding out a bunch of things. Her whole life is a sham. If this is even the case, we have not confirmed this yet. Eska,
Okay, she's gonna wake up and realize these things.
yours.
Is she gonna know we were the ones that like?
Well, we could change that. Well, I could change that.
This feels wrong,
be bad.
bro.
I mean, I feel like it's an intuitive, just like idea. Like, oh, these people gave me back my actual memories.
Well, here's the thing: if she doesn't know, if she doesn't have like a memory that it was us that did this, and she just wakes up in bed and suddenly remembers this shit, then like
It's better for us.
we're not connected directly to this. But
I
if she wakes
see.
up here with us standing around her, being like, "Hey, love," or should we call you Shaban? Like, what the like? That's she's gonna be
That's
like,
weird. I see what you're saying. So we should just
I
before
don't
she
know,
wakes
no.
up.
It feels bad to also just drop her in her bed and be like, "Sorry, we violated you. Here's the memories of it. Wake up to that by yourself." These all feel like
But
bad
are
options.
we doing more violation than the preservers? Let's ask ourselves that.
Obviously not.
Okay.
We should not compare ourselves to evil.
I think it's
That's
okay to
fine.
compare ourselves to evil sometimes. It is a baseline.
But maybe
I think
we
it's
should
probably healthy to do.
maybe we should let her wake up with us and be like, "Hey, we're sorry," but it feels really I don't know. I don't feel comfortable just dropping her off to wake up and be like, "My whole life's a lie."
Yeah, maybe she won't handle that well. Maybe
There's
if
also
we.
the possibility that she looked at these old memories, the true memories, as false memories that we implant. That
Ooh,
would be disastrous.
If she attacks us, do we have the strength to knock her out and run away?
I think so.
No. No,
Okay.
we do not.
No.
I don't think we do.
All of us here, we definitely got it.
There's like 3 of us. Sean can't count, cannily. Like, this is not gonna work. We don't even have the buff angry girl.
How are we going to fight your husband, soon to be
We're
husband,
not married.
soon to be
Beyonce.
fiance, whatever you call it, if we can't even fight one inquisitor?
I don't know.
This is no ordinary inquisitor. This is the literal child of our revered captain, who, and if I can count here, has all kicked our asses on separate accounts.
I think we should talk to her.
You want to talk to her?
I mean,
We can talk it out.
it feels not good to just dump her somewhere. And I don't know. She could attack us, but then we could be like, no, we're on your side. Like, why? We could talk about this. I don't know.
Counter argument. Hear me out. The spell that was used to manipulate her memories. If I were to do that, I could set a condition to where my mental block would drop, given certain circumstances are met. Let's say I put the block back up, and then as soon as she makes it back to her favorite little, scary fascist area, it drops, and then she can deal with it alone with Hugo.
I still feel like that goes back to the same problem we were having earlier of just leaving her and letting her figure it out.
Yeah, I do kind of see her as our weird ally now that we know her lineage.
We
Even
don't,
though
we don't,
she
we
would
have not
attack
confirmed
us on site, she would definitely attack us on site if she woke up here. I would attack
There's
all of you
also-
on site too.
There's also the possibility that they don't risk taking her back in compromised.
Would they know?
They wouldn't know.
I mean, they might.
If we were
They might
being-
not, but if she acts differently,
Well, maybe she shouldn't go back. They're lying to her and manipulating her and changing her memories, and that's messed up. Melias only did it to me one time, and it was a joke.
But if her memories are manipulated, then who is to say that she would not be aggressive towards just about anything because her life has been a lie up until this very point?
It was not a lie at some point.
Okay, yes, but 10 years old is roughly how old she was before she
Half
was...
of her life. That's literally half of her life.
She's... Okay, relax.
How fucking old is she?
She would be, like... Oh, let me see how long Ox has been the thing for. 1 second. She would be in her mid-30s. But she...
That was 1/3 of her life.
Hmm. I think we talk to her. I think that's the best outcome.
And if she's not in the talkative mood, Arwen?
We run away. Do we have? Can we?
We-
Let's just come up with a running away strategy. That's the
Here's what
best
we
thing.
do. You just knock her back out.
I can't knock her
Can you
back out.
banish
And then-
us?
I mean, we could just leave.
Can you banish all of us?
Can I banish all of you? No! That's so... I don't have
Useless.
that kind of magic.
Oh my god!
what are we gonna do?
If
If I banish all of us, and then we're just in some fucking, I don't know,
New plan.
Candyland.
New plan. Arwen. I make you look
Triggered.
like Hugo.
What the fuck? No.
Do not do that.
No,
No.
hear me out.
can you
Yes, Ashlyn?
Can we talk to her in some place very far away from where we are? Well, not here. Here is this pocket dimension, but very far away from Festival, so that we not risk the lives of the many people. I was very happy to see them not dying. So maybe we take her somewhere a little far away to talk. That way she's not threat to them.
Excellent
This
points.
is the safest place to talk to someone.
And then
Uh-huh.
if we need to run, you teleport us away, like you have done before. What about this, Arwen?
I don't think I can do this multiple times.
And on top of that, if we are to leave the city premises, maybe the Inquisitors that she threatened with us, earlier might roll up on us.
But Arwen has said that this area that we're in right now is like the best area we could be to fight because there's no people around.
There's no one here.
If we fight and you go unconscious, Arwen, will we stay in here?
Yeah, it's Magician who's concentrating on this.
Awesome. Magician, don't let anyone out. Except for when she wakes up and we all want to be let out. Then leave her here. Wait, can we leave her here?
That's what I was thinking. I don't think we can. But it'd be
She
really
just-
funny if we could.
Would she just leave? Voluntarily?
I don't think... I think that's under his control, who goes in and out. But I don't know what happens whenever he's in my body and I try to go back to my body. See what I mean?
I see. I think, well, we could just risk talking to her.
I think we risk talking to her, and if things go south, we just manipulate her again. We go with Amadeus's plan B.
I don't know. We could what do you mean manipulate her again?
Well,
What is-
it's rebind. We make her forget what happened here, rebind her memory, and then just let her go away.
It'll be a lot
And
more
then
difficult.
at a certain condition, she remembers everything again. That's if everything goes wrong.
But if everything goes wrong, she's going to be killing us.
It might be safe to say that she will probably kill us either way.
And if she doesn't get to
Alright.
us, then Oxton will.
I would rather take my chances with Oxen, who in this very moment seems more rational. There is a secret third option.
What is that, Lieutenant?
I trap her in a rock.
I love it.
She will not be able to hurt anyone or nothing of the sort. Downside.
Is this like what the prince was?
Yes. Downside. She'll be very aware of everything that's happening around her.
But I mean,
Uh-huh.
I just don't want her to attack us, bro. I just want her to be like, "Thank you for the knowledge. I'm gonna go home and take some therapy now. Goodbye."
This is why I suggest something much more simple, which is we allow Eska to do his thing, gather some insight of what we can gather right now, enough to maybe research it later, just enough to confirm all of our doubts and fears, whatever. And then afterwards, without her mind melting, without her waking up, we take her back to the Ryukin. She goes to sleep, or she wakes up, or whatever the fuck she does. We don't put the barrier back up, and we are no longer in town.
Yeah, she could just come find us, and then either kill us or not. But maybe Oxen will be there by then.
I think if she wakes up, she will have so many questions, so many answers, and if she's anything like Oxton, she's going to deeply suppress it.
She could be like her mom. No, let's be real. Let's be real. She's so crusty.
She's a bit crusty, isn't she?
She's like Oxen. Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We're all in agreement there.
Yeah.
But then maybe, she wakes up, and then she goes and figures things out on her own. Maybe she doesn't go back to the preservers. Maybe she does, and if that's the case, it's her choice.
Can we leave her like a note or something so that I don't feel like we just dumped this woman after assaulting her brain?
Yes.
If we leave a note, she might come after us.
Well, she's going to know that I smacked her head.
Yeah,
Okay,
she'll come
then
after us.
fuck it.
We were
Yeah,
the
leave her a
last
note.
people she like was around before she
Yeah, just leave her a
passed
note.
out.
Here,
can I leave her a
Oren
note?
pulls out some parchment, like a quill. Here you go. Here, leave her a note.
We don't know how long she's going to be asleep for, to be fair. There was a bunch of deeply receded memories back there that is, woo, all the way to the front. I mean, I was unconscious for like 10 days.
Does anyone else want to write anything or sign the note?
Yeah, I'll sign the
Yeah,
note.
I'll sign it.
I haven't even. What if I wrote like your boobs look nice? You don't even know what I'm writing.
They look nice.
I can read it.
It's true.
Maybe we shouldn't flirt out Oxen's daughter. That would be in poor taste.
I was not. First of all, I'm gonna swing. I'm so close. I'm so close.
Before we kill each other,
Okay, let's write this
Jessica,
out.
what's going on in her head?
Who has nice handwriting? Just right in the
You do.
background. I don't.
I do.
It's like an
Arwen
established
takes it.
character trait to say she doesn't.
Arwen takes it. She'll write it.
Scratches.
Do you have
Wait.
do you have good handwriting, Arwen?
I am practiced in calligraphy.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm actually shocked by this.
Okay, what are we writing?
Childhood thing.
Can we write like that we're her allies or something? And if she wants to seek us out for allyship, I don't fucking know words.
No, that's
For
good.
You, little man, write what I'm saying with
Camaraderie.
better words.
Camaraderie.
Yes.
Camaraderie.
Hang on. I think I have the perfect message.
I expect this.
Actually,
Ready?
continue. I'm gonna go find it.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
I've written a little bit.
We're in the back like writing
Camaraderie.
over here.
Camaraderie. Maybe mention that. Yeah, I like the idea. She can come seek us out. We're not going to tell her where we're going. That'd be bad. We'll make her do her job. She has to come find us.
I mean, I think if she was we're scared she's gonna come kill us. She could probably come find us.
That's a true statement. Oh, and you know what? We'll make sure that when she wakes up, maybe there will be a nice little goodie basket, perhaps. Maybe some sweets and some tea. Not like fresh tea, of course. But, so that way she can wake up and take care of herself.
I think
we
we
could do
sent her
that.
what I put in general.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
What an old callback.
Good call back. So, all right. Note, goodie bag. She wakes up. She'll maybe figure things out on her own. And then let's tackle the next part of this, and then we'll ask Eska to give us the information we need. If she is, in fact, Oxton's daughter, missing, presumed dead, I think we should go down the route of not telling him until we can tell him in person. I feel like this is a conversation that would be better suited for then. And not right
Oh,
now,
I don't want to tell him.
when he might be isolated with one of our dearest, cherished party members.
Well, I'm not telling him.
I'll tell him in person when we see him.
The lieutenants will take care of
Perfect.
this.
I disagree, but I'm not getting Volka killed.
And just to put an extra cherry on this, I'm going to order you as your lieutenant. You are not allowed to tell him anything.
That's cool. I wasn't going to do it anyway.
Shrine, back me up. He's resisting.
Do not resist, citizen.
Yes, Lieutenant Shrine.
Alright. Yeah, Eska's just like, can I... Yeah. He's like holding her hand very gently. Oh,
Anyone want to take bets on whether or not she's most definitely his kid?
Definitely is good.
I think she's a clone.
We're
She-
betting on that?
Money means nothing to me. I don't know if you know this.
Oh, okay. Me too.
Probably for different reasons. I'm guessing.
She very well could be a homunculus.
Exactly. I don't know what that is, but she could be a
Say it.
homunculus.
There you go. I like your accent. Alright.
Stride, do you want me to sign your name, or do you want to sign it?
I can sign it.
He hands you the paper.
She just stares at the paper and is like, "Oh fuck! I just realized I have a whole ass first and last name now." Yeah.
You gonna get other people to sign it as well, Arwen?
Whoever wants to.
Alright. Amadeus as well.
It's like the Declaration of Independence. Like one giant, like.
Luke, I expect you to write this. This is your homework.
No!
You have to use the word camaraderie. That has been written into existence. It must be
That
involved.
is literally it.
Yeah.
It just says like the definition.
It's like the phonetic spelling of camaraderie, so it just says come-rod-erie, and you're just like, perfect.
It's got one of those backwards E's in it
Ooh.
somewhere.
Ooh. 3.
No, you know, like in the phonetic spelling, how they have the
Yeah, yeah.
backwards lowercase e.
Yep.
3.
Ashton, are you gonna sign this as well?
I can't write.
Do you want me to do
What
it
do you
for
mean you cannot write? You were raised by a noble.
We have so much in common.
I
I'll do
will
it-
admit I did just lie right now.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
You would lie in the sacred place? The halls of the magician?
This place is hallowed.
Devil.
You aren't you not that anymore?
I mean, it's still part of me.
Oh, okay. The secret side of me. Alright. Do you want to sign it? Yes or no? Ashlyn.
Okay.
Okay, so here you go. Alright, perfect. Alright. Shrine, is it improper culture for you? Should we ask your friend there to sign? Choku's like doing handstands on the edge.
He's not
Nah, I
signing
think it's fine.
anything.
I don't think he's a part of this.
No, I'm his legal guardian. No.
What a beautiful soul he is.
He's a cutie.
Do you think he could like blow apart a village if he was upset?
I think it would have to be intentional.
I think that's scary.
And he's a good noodle. He's a good noodle. He would never do that.
I could tell.
Eska, do you want to sign it?
No.
Okay.
It is best that a queen's emissary not sign something as formal as that.
I agree.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, Eska, speaking of which, what can you do for us? You like to do mind things, explain. I will be able to extract some information. You ask me questions, I will be able to see what I can find deep within. It's like Speak with Dad, but she's alive. There is a threshold where, after so many questions, she will begin to awake. So, we have limited amount. I will not tell you how much it is. Yeah, so if there's anything you guys want to know, he can derive there's one question that he's gonna answer, and then the rest is if there's anything else you guys have.
But they're questions for him about her memories.
Yeah. So he'll
Okay.
be able to dig through. So you could be like, "What's her favorite food?" And he'll be like, "SpaghettiOs."
Canon.
It's
SpaghettiOs.
not. Goes in the Russian accent. I think it is safe to say that there is one question that is pressing. And you watch as he closes his eyes. And you guys see that. So he's holding her hand, so his hand like that, her hand on top of it. You can see that it's she's squeezing his hand lightly. And when his eyes reopen, he looks to the lot of you. I can confirm that she is Griffin Oxton, and that she has been raised by Hugo Blase Lefrancois her entire life after her kidnapping.
See, not a clone.
I'm sorry, did you say now he'll kill him?
Not a clone.
I see what you're saying.
I think we've established that children are technically genetic clones.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Stupid
Oh,
little wizard
true.
boy. Stupid little wizard.
I'm detecting that she's 50% oxen. She must at the very least be 50% his clone.
Whoa.
That is just like how I was 100% my ancestor. Well, 99%, but you know.
Arwen's a percentage of my ancestor now.
That's true.
Let's go. She goes-
Arwen has several men in him. High five me, Shrine. Thank you.
Why don't I get to participate?
You wanna I didn't know you. Come on, high five me.
I seem to have made this party's family tree really weird.
Yeah. I can't help but notice that you're now related to Valka and Shrine at this point.
What about me?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there anything there?
Same way he's related to Volka.
Ashlyn, if he's
Oh my
related
God.
There's a thing here. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's something with him related. Oh, because he is the adopted grandson of the King of the Hells, and Valka's now technically Dash's daughter. That also connects.
Does that also mean that
We're all one big family. Look at that.
that means
Dude,
Ashton?
we're not even a found family. We're just like an extended family.
Wait, does this mean Ashton is also related to Volka in the regards that he is an adopted uncle? I'm learning so much right now. My mind
Yeah,
is
I
so
suppose that
invaginated.
does mean that.
Which means the only people who aren't connected are Shrine and Volka, and let's keep it that way.
I'm not connected to any of you.
That's not true. You and I could maybe be related.
I'm like a billion years old.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Alright. You have any
And your
questions?
2 billion-year-old grandpa's in my mind.
Let's go!
What is he telling you?
Feet
Nothing
pics.
right now.
Ah! Not feed pics!
Pick?
Yes, as in a pictograph.
Ah.
You're getting into
A
it.
portrait?
Yeah, pick is short for portrait.
I'm genuinely tweaking right now, guys.
Yeah, portrait
It's got-
included character. A pic.
This conversation has gone on for way too long.
Is there any other question? Eska's growing frustrated. You guys have frustrated the CIA agent. Congratulations. Is there any
Oh,
other
any other
questions you have
questions?
for her?
Trying to feel like as Oxen's other daughter. You should have the most questions for her.
I do have a billion questions, TBH.
I
But
have a
my
question.
questions are concerning how we can make her believe us. Like, if there's something. If she already doesn't believe Hugo, or if there's already, like, a sliver of a doubt in her mind.
I was going to ask if there have ever been instances where she's been able to get around the mental wall, on her own.
Oh, you're asking it. Okay, I see what you're saying.
If that's like a question that you guys are cool with asking as well.
That makes sense. That's a good question.
DM, run it.
Okay. Eska once again closes his eyes, and about a minute or so passes. There has been very small cracks. Nothing that is broken through necessarily, but rays have gotten to her, and in those moments they've been patched over. But her mind is like a sinking ship. It was going to crash one way or another. Or not crash, my apologies, sink.
Does Eska have an opinion on what the most humane way for her to deal with that is? Like being able to see her brain and the state that it's in and stuff.
In my experience, I've only been on the giving end. I have manipulated many minds in the past. There is no gentle way. This is like building a home on a faulty foundation. Sometimes the best way is to start over. In terms of being the most humane, it is in our best interest to not give her back to the preservers, as well as it's in our best interest not to be around her. I would say let her figure things out. It might seem crude, but she is an adult.
Does anyone want to ask her opinion of us? Or is that am I being crazy?
I feel like we know her opinion of us.
What if she secretly respects us, or it would be willing to see us as allies, or what if she would literally never and would rather die? Like, we don't know anything about her.
My
Well, she also
approval of
doesn't know
her would
anything
drop
about her.
significantly if she respected me.
Back to my point. She doesn't even know herself. How do we know her opinion won't change just
I
immediately?
mean, she might not know herself, but her job as an inquisitor is definitely to know others.
Hmm.
That was just true. It is like knowing a book and how a story goes. You cannot change that.
I would like to know her opinions on us, and when I say us, I mean the entire group, including Oxton. Because that's her dad. Is that okay? Do you guys want to ask that question?
I'm fine with
Do we have any other questions?
I can't think of a better question, so yeah.
Okay.
Same sequence happens, and when he comes to, she views the group somewhat favorably. There seems to be a point of contention between her and the higher ups. There is a. She is loyal like a hound to a fault. And she views some of you favorably, others not so much. If you were to present her a friendly face, the friendliest faces would probably be that of Shrine and that of Elias. For Arwen, she sees you as a traitor, but in the regards of why you would abandon everything to join the enemy, he was never told the answer. As for Ashlyn, she views you as a natural enemy, something that is deeply ingrained with her. But with that being said, she finds it interesting that you would abandon your old lifestyle for one of a vagabond than to join as a moonlighter. She is curious about the inner machinations of how you function. You are, as Amadeus would put it, an enigma to her. Back on Arwen briefly. She views you in almost favorable standing because Hugo speaks of you as something of interest.
Oh. No.
And she despises Amadeus and Oxton.
Oh no!
Why Amadeus?
Why Oxton? Shut the fuck up!
The wrong question.
No, don't say that. I'm so stressed.
There was an event back in their home city that Amadeus used to apparently pick on her. I do not recall this. I feel like I would remember this.
Wow.
No, that's not the case. She must be getting me confused with someone else. Yeah, they moved back to the. They moved out of the, out of Sandbank, and they were primarily in the prize city for the preservers. At least when Amadeus got older.
You're an asshole.
I'm not. Oh wait, wrong person. I am not. I didn't do such things. Oh no. It wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. No, give me that look. It wasn't me. Apparently, when she was younger, he picked on her. Not at school, no. Just back in their shared city. His dad was an accomplished inquisitor, who eventually passed away to old age and whatnot. But they were in Sandbank for a little bit, and then they left after they couldn't, as I quote, civilize the barbarians.
Okay, what about Oxton?
Her entire life, well, post the Night of Flames, it's been deeply ingrained to hate that man. He is a traitor that led to her parents' demise. Apparently, she's been told that her iron parents, her real parents, were conspirators against the crown. And Oxton was a force in that. But with that in mind, she does not know of of her youth with him. She knows nothing of him except that he is a threat to the crown.
Okay. Any more questions?
Arwen, do you have one? You're the only person I think who hasn't asked.
Do we have another question? I'm assuming so, then. I asked, do we have another question? And no one
No, but don't
responded.
waste it. Don't waste it because we asked our questions.
I'm thinking on a good one. I'm thinking.
That was not the face of someone thinking. That was the face of a toddler shitting themselves while staring at you.
Yes.
That's what it does.
I have so many questions.
I don't have any questions, so
How do I
give me a
make
good
her
suggestion.
my best friend? They're not valid.
Is that a
They're not
good
questions
question?
Eska can answer, okay? They're questions Davis is gonna have to deal with after this.
Let's see. How did she survive? Like, what happened in between the Port Mercy and being indoctrinated?
While he's closed his eyes, he's talking to you. This is more of a patchwork because this is based off of what she was able to perceive. But what I am able to gather, it seems that she watched her mother be consumed by an inferno. And she was next in line, but she was knocked out. And then when she was reawakened, she was... Well, I will spare you the details. But her mind was beginning to be molded at that point. It seems though that there is one face that has always been prevalent, and that is of Hugo. It seems that there was perhaps maybe a grander conspiracy that night where some of the preservers thought they actually murdered both of them, but only a few of them actually knew of the real death sentence. Something that I will note is that there is a familiar face in these memories. I cannot tell whether that is real or perhaps manipulated, but it appears that the king, Arthur, of Fire and Brimstone, was the executioner that evening. The flames are purple.
Is that the only piece of evidence leading to it being Arthur?
I know that from what I've been told that Giordano, the maiming hand, Hugo, and her would travel with one another. And I can see Giordano, and I can see Hugo.
I see.
Don't know much outside of that. I'm using what she was able to see, and she was, well, not in the right mindset. He takes her hand and puts it gently on her leg, and he stands up. Some other information I was able to gather. A piece of her personality. If you wish to make friends with her, I would suggest not touching her.
Was that it? The bar is so low.
It will put you on a good start.
Done.
Secondly, it appears that she maintains the ability to forge the weapons of her family's name. But this is unknown to her.
That's pretty big.
It seems that the preservers did not take advantage of this, or at the very least she was not aware that they were taking advantage of this. as it were, the reason why is muscle memory. So he's like, this is something that she could do. She just doesn't know. Yeah, exactly.
No, but that's like so big because I bet Kian would be like, "Oh my gosh, a little mentee," you know?
The lineage does not die with him.
Yeah, that's so exciting. I mean, I'm sure Oxen's excited for different reasons. Like, his kid is alive.
If I were to delve any deeper, I think we would risk waking her up. So, best not to. And he bows to you, Shrine.
That's so cute. I love it when we come to Ashuna. How do we get her back? Oh, yeah.
I think it would be quite simple to get her back to the room, Shrine.
Oh, is that what you were gonna say before?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, my really?
Yeah.
That's literally gonna be like, how are we gonna get her back?
He can read your thoughts.
I'm throwing things at you in my brain.
Stop. I can only think of two boys kissing so much. It is, I think it is, we adapt what Amadeus did earlier. We make them switch forms. We take unconscious Amadeus back to the inn, and then we can address the situation from there.
Sure.
And I will keep my mind open to any potential inquisitors.
Can't we just have like one person drag Arwen's unconscious body back?
But it's magician. I don't think he can move.
He can't move.
I don't know how.
Oh,
it would
like
tell.
we can't move you externally.
I don't think so.
Like I can't leave and then go pick you up and take you to the hotel.
No.
Okay, never mind. I always misunderstand.
I think it's like an all or nothing sort of thing.
Let's go eat this hair.
Yes, let us all eat this hair.
Are we ready to go? Are we all ready to be in the outside world?
Well, not yet. So Amadeus and her are gonna switch clothing, so he's gonna
Yeah.
make it look, and also appearance and everything. So they'll quickly do
Don't
that.
open that door over there.
You see Shoku like hand on the handle.
What's in the door?
You don't want to know.
You have to tell us.
I will not tell.
Why would you put us
It's
in
a
a room with a
great
door?
secret.
Why would you put us in a room with a door and be
It's
like,
a
you can't?
magician's secret.
We're beefing. Why would you do this? Shoku.
Shoku, do not open that door.
Shoku's hand is on the door.
Yeah.
What's in the door?
Shoku,
Arwen, if you don't want him to open it, you better
I'm
fucking
begging
tell me
you.
what's in there.
I'm begging you, do not open the door.
Arwen,
This is a
tell me.
This is a hallowed place.
I'm about to have him open it. Hey, my hands are, I can't do that. I can't do it.
Oh wow, look at that. We can leave now. That's crazy.
You see, Amadeus
Close it.
Shoku, open the door.
Yeah! Amadeus is still like, ah! Like getting his like top on and everything. Alright. We'll do a jump cut, as it were, to the inn. But let's go ahead and just take a quick little break here. Let's take about
I do
8-10
need
minutes. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll come back.
This is my magical secret. I will take this to my grave.
Oh, there he is.
I hope we see Krugenheimer.
Ruby boy, we can fix him.
We can fix him.
We're gonna get outbid.
No one must ever know what's behind those doors.
I have future knowledge from my mini session.
Look at
I'm
you.
so excited. Okay, I'm hiding again. Goodbye.
My new favorite bit is the party family tree.
I'm making it right now. I'm making a visual.
Did you like the thing I sent you, Luke? Oh, you can't hear me. Did you like the thing I sent you, Luke?
I was away. That's how you feel?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna kawaii-ify Shimoto. No, like actually, we're gonna make
Pretty him up.
like
He's done nothing wrong.
he's gonna show up like a chibi form every time Arwen sees him from now on.
He's just like a little Vocaloid.
He is. Oh no, I don't want that one. Lullaby. Alright, perfect. Okay. You guys make it back to the inn without trouble. You get her back in her quote-unquote private quarters. Switch around their outfits once again, and also their appearance. So Amadeus is Amadeus, and Inquisitor Love is Inquisitor Love.
Can we do so lovingly and with precision?
Yes. You leave the letter with her. Eska claims to you guys that she'll probably be asleep for quite some time, as her brain is trying to adjust to the influx of new memories that are the real memories, clashing with her current quote-unquote memories.
Can I leave her some Sakura treats too?
Yes, you can. So you can set up the goodie
Little
goodie
basket.
bag. Yeah, the goodie basket.
Yeah.
As well as the note that Luke will write and get to me. Even though she's still in the same inn as you guys, you still have your rooms and everything. The Daikinja have cleared out completely. Shrine and
Sad.
the remainders are with you as well. They are. I will say that you guys didn't fill them in because there's a chance that maybe Ivar, if told this information, would be like, "I'm gonna go tell my best friend now. Thank you."
We will tell Oxen when he gets here, which will be soon.
When he needs it.
But Ivar knows not to ask questions. So, same with the rest of the remainders. Cool. By the yeah. So you guys find yourselves kind of once again back in the inn. Yourself, the remainders, and then Dasha and Sloane. So everyone's back because the festival is already kind of ending, and now it's just kind of people like partying and doing some drinking and whatnot. So you guys can be at the inn and become. You guys can get your food, whatever you need to. But what I'm trying to get at is the time is now yours, as it is the evening of the 7th day. So whatever you guys prefer to do.
We should leave.
We should leave.
It's evening right now, Luke.
Try to sneak out in the night. I would not recommend traveling at night in this country.
Noted. Let's get me a $1,000 ball. Or a silver mirror.
It's for scrying.
If you're scrying.
A city of this scale is not gonna have that, unfortunately. It would be more of like a tomb with like
a main city,
Yeah, that
makes
like
sense.
magical
yeah.
something.
Muna would probably make the most amount of sense. Muna's the capital.
We could go to the capital.
I don't feel like we have
Something
time
tells
for
me
that.
we're gonna be going there at some point, anyways. Am I right, boys? We're drinking, right? We're drinking in the end. What are you drinking? Water?
Putting on my thinking cap. If I was a lioness trying to destroy the world, where would I do it?
I don't know if her goal is to destroy the world. I think the warning was that if we don't stop her, she's going to end up killing all of at least Artalia. And for some reason, the warning also specifically included our Furbolg friend, which is Renoran, for sure. But that's probably just because Olympia is going to be involved. And, like, you know, they're usually seen together. Like, they're pretty good at their marriage. Unlike me.
I would just teleport to Twilight, but I can't get back if I were to do that.
There. Oh, wrong person. Yes. We'll see. Are you guys just like in the tavern portion of the inn, just talking while eating one? Okay. I'll say the remainders are here, and that includes Ibram and Celeste.
Let's go.
Temporary
Have us a happy
A
couple.
temporary member.
Dude, just like her sister.
Exactly. Celeste speaks up. I am ill-informed on the situation, but what I can tell you is that, at least in the Nagata province, there have been many attacks on villages near mountain shrines, with the shrines being desecrated. I'm not saying that this is necessarily a one-for-one aid here, but perhaps there is a chance that this might be where the lioness is at.
That's a lead.
I'm a little more just concerned about the fact that shrines are being attacked. That offends me as the shrine sage.
You feel a great shadow of anger looming around you, Arwen.
We should deal with that right now.
Yeah, this feels a little
The anger
targeted.
subsides.
This is so useful. I love this.
Grandpa.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah, grandpa and granddaughter fucking gaslighting or manipulating the one person to do what they need to.
Throwing back the sake.
Okay.
So we leave in the morning.
Festival's over, right?
To investigate.
Think we've done everything we need to do here. We should probably leave as soon as humanly possible when we wake up to get away from love.
Crack of dawn.
Like, we're sleeping 4 hours tonight, sweetie. How many hours do we sleep? 6?
You need aid for a long rest if you use any spell slots.
I didn't. Well, I did. I cast unimportant sending
Oh,
spells.
and then if you don't need to sleep, so you're fine. But the other people will need to sleep, or they'll have to make a what's it called? God save me, exhaustion check.
Exhaustion.
Okay, everyone
It's
get
4 hours.
all night's sleep. Of whatever that is for you. And then we ride as soon as possible.
Any
Well-
spells you guys think I should take?
No idea.
Good answer.
What would be useful coming up?
Let's see. If we're planning on combat, I could take something like Blade Barrier,
I
just
don't
because
know,
it's a wall spell. Harm or heal. But there's also things like if we go and pick up some mushrooms or whatnot, I can maybe get some stuff for true seeing, or
I don't know if we're in a mushroom area. Do you just want to prepare for battle? I feel like Ashuna is a warring state.
battle. Okay.
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, we're probably gonna have to fight someone eventually.
It is reiterated to you guys that Ivar will be remaining, will be alongside you, and there's a certain atmosphere where technically he's a captain, which means you should like answer to him or whatever, but he seems to just kind of be aiding you guys in backup.
Oh well, we would definitely like to explain that we ride at the crack of dawn, then, or whatever.
He is also understanding that you want to leave him in the dark, and he just hopes that whatever you guys are leaving the raiders out of, that if it comes down to it, you'll tell them if it's necessary.
I mean, I think we have an understanding here.
Yeah. Okay then. Dasha, to you, Arwen, in a moment of privacy. How did you enjoy your portion of the festival, dear?
It was fine. It was fine. It was great. I enjoyed the show until I had to like work.
No, I know it. And thankfully, you keep your work very separate from me. It makes me feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm forever the most oblivious individual.
Mm-hmm.
Big, strong working man. Well,
Right.
with this in mind, as much as I would like to continue to be protected by you and your bountiful muscles and ability to wield a shield and sword, I think it would be best suited that I remain here, back on the boat with Lancelot, with Sloane.
That's fair.
You know, but with all that in mind, it seems that I don't know when we'll see each other again, but hopefully we'll be back on the boat. Otherwise, I think there's something I have to start for you, right? You wish for me to lead your organization.
If you could.
I'm willing to do so, but be warned. I will have Sloane with me, which is to say, I will be in good spirits.
Yippee!
And I will teach the toddler how to use a blade. Or,
Oh.
she knows how to use a flail, but I will teach her how to use it properly. It is only fitting that a squire learn from a knight.
A monarch, you mean?
Oh, thank you, yes. I am the monarch of nothing. No land to call my own. But it's okay, I will start from the bottom and I will make a way to the top. Well, stay safe in the Ishuna wilderness. As you know, this is the land of barbarians. It's a warring nation. They know nothing but blood and feuds. And by proxy, blood feuds.
I feel like I'm used to that by now.
Make it clear to anyone who dares try to harm you that there is a vengeful spirit waiting to crush them. Me, I'm the vengeful spirit.
So I get confused with all the
Actual vengeful
vengeful
spirits.
spirits.
Yeah, no, I understand completely. Shimamoto's just like, nice. Next session, Shimamoto's gonna be like, Arwen, what's your ideal woman? And he goes, Wah!
He's just gonna become really cool.
Yeah. He'll be like, damn bitch, you tapping that? Dap me up, brother.
I didn't realize you were cool like
Yeah,
that.
oh shit, dude. She pegging you? That's crazy, brother. Oh
That's
fuck.
good for you,
Dude,
bro.
that's so cool.
Oh my god. Damn. Never mind. You guys are gonna make a perfect vessel. Hold up. Hold on. Let me help you out now. For real. For real. Let me put on my serious pants. Blows up half of Ashuna. There we go. All right. Okay. With that in mind, Arwen, I think it is my duty as an empath, yes, that I share with you that in the time that I've spent with the Sloane in this village, pseudo alone, I can tell that there is a air of despair around her, more so than, well, better than when she was on the boat and trapped in her room, but I can tell that there is something plaguing her thoughts, and it is not something she wishes to speak to me about. May I suggest either you doing that because you're, I don't know, perhaps closer in age, and also on top of that, maybe you could take someone who is wise with you. Maybe take the Miss Shintai with you. Of course, you don't have to. I'm just a bit
This is
worried.
about how everyone close to her might be trying to kill her, sort of thing. Or
Particularly,
she's just generally sad.
I think it might be one person in particular who, did in fact almost kill her, and we haven't really had time to discuss that now, have we? But you were there, and you know what? Even though you did, participate in the murdering of her family and clan, there is a certain... No, don't give me that. There's a certain level of some respect she has for you, which is that you helped her in her time of need, and you can use this to manipulate her should you... No, I'm joking. I'm fucking with you. Don't do that.
It's just Dash's
Hold up.
advice, you know?
Let
It's
her
not always
cook.
good advice. It's not always good advice.
I want
but
to
it
see
is
where
advice.
it goes.
I think she would have an easier time speaking to you than she would just naming off the people that we spend a lot of time around. Amadeus, typically not a great individual to be around, especially in a lone circumstance. Number 2. I like him personally, but he's a bit strange, a bit queer. Eska
Overwhelming.
reads thoughts, not a great person, but he will know her deepest and truest insights, so maybe a bit better. Ashlyn, they don't really have too much to talk about. They haven't really spoken that much. That leaves you and Shrine. And if you and if you deny me, then I will go ask her to be completely transparent.
Oh.
Also, if you think about it, you're the only 2 people that actually have, a relationship.
Oh, I have to give her a relationship advice?
Oh yeah. Well, your friend,
Oh, God.
well, close to venturing party member, did in fact do something a bit dangerous now, didn't she?
I will consult my elders.
Who's elders asking for a friend?
The wise sage.
Very well, I will leave you to it. I will distract you in the meantime.
Oh.
And then she'll make sure that no one's watching and give you a kiss on the cheek.
I was watching. It was my passive perception.
Or when he goes from that, he waves her by, and he snaps his head to you.
You see Shrine's face in the crack, and then below her you see Shoku's.
That's so
Take
true. He's gonna be there all the time now. I love him. He's like a puppy.
Do you wave at the 2 sages?
He does, and
The
he'll
door
walk
slams.
over.
Dude, we're like the Grudge.
Shoku looks to you quickly, and he begins to set up this facade that you guys were, I don't know, doing something. Arwen, you walk in.
Hello, sages.
That's canon. It is I, Honorable Sage.
I have something to talk to you about. So I was given information that Sloane isn't doing so well.
Oh,
And
still.
it is my duty, apparently, to give her relationship advice about how her roommate almost killed her.
Her girlfriend?
Yeah, her girlfriend. And I'm seeking your sagely advice. By that I mean I'm forcing you into this. Because I have no idea what to tell her.
Does that include me? Shoku's putting on an impression.
Yes.
Yes.
What's your advice, Shoku?
A tough curse. A lover's quarrel. But there is no curse that I've never been able to break, except for the ones that reside on my dearest and closest friends.
Good thing she's not your dearest and closest friend.
Correct. May I suggest... When Bunny gets upset at Iori, or anyone for that matter, she confronts him head on. That won't work here. May I suggest Iori's sense of talking with Bunny, which is with cause, in gentle words.
Yes. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can take the way of sharp thinking and use Shishi's technique of avoiding the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think she or you or whoever I'm giving advice to should get stronger than their significant other. And then it won't be a problem. Which is what I'm
Or at
doing.
least equal footing.
Yeah. You know, just get strong enough to beat the shit out of them if they step out of line.
Could you beat Volca in a fight?
Who's that directed toward?
You.
Yes.
Well,
Then you're
it's
prepared for this.
for Sloan.
Damn.
Sloan has to be able to beat Volca in a fight.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Volca.
I see.
Which she can't. But my recommendation would simply be to, you know, get stronger and then it won't be a problem and you just beat the shit out of her.
Should I give her a cursed weapon, one that will be able to enhance her powers?
No.
I understand.
No, I think she needs that.
She's traveling with a very powerful individual. She does not need a
Individual.
cursed weapon.
A champion.
Yeah, actually.
Could this champion defeat Volca in a fight?
Already
Yes.
has.
Crisis averted. Now you must just use the way of the words. And put away aside the way of the Bushi.
He's right. I don't like it.
You can simply hear her out. And give her nothing in return.
Just don't give her any
Just let her
advice.
vent. Let her vent
Just
and then
say
say
weird
nothing.
things in response that are cryptic that she'll be like,
Mm.
okay. Say riddles.
Give her riddles.
Yeah. Give her riddles.
Throw in complicated words that she
What
would not be
you
able to
seek
understand.
will come in time.
Oh.
Fortunes.
Fortune. I will give her fortune cookies. I've heard those are delicious.
Yo!
Yeah, those barbarians have those around here somewhere.
Where's the fucking Japanese music?
In the Yanglian district.
Oh, look at you.
So we let her
Chinese.
talk to us, and then I use that information to
Okay. You're right. My apologies. Maybe I don't know if he. No monks can turn into cats. Well, he's not. He's a curse. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's true. He is an end user. Okay. No, you're gonna draw the picture. You told me you would go to. Yeah, I know. You have the lore now. You have the lore now. You have all the lore now. You have all the lore. Okay, let's get to it. Okay. All right. You find. I'll give you this. Arwen Dasha said she was gonna go distract Sloane, so just like think about it. That you were trying to find her, and she would tell you where to find her because she can read thoughts. Remember, this is a vampire thing that I never use any time ever.
Mhm. For only very important things.
Yeah, like gossiping.
Yeah.
I'll say you find her. Dasha just was like kind of keeping an eye on her, and she's not in the koi pond, but like outside the actual inn itself, kind of not super far away, but enough where she's getting a little, putting some distance between it and everything. What's the song should I play? No. All right, no. Okay. So, Arwen, Shrine, and Cat Shoku show up to the scene. It's not an ambush, don't worry.
Hello, Sloane.
She looks at you. Arwen. And she sees
was-
the other two. Ryan.
The festival.
It was good. I enjoyed my time. I haven't had the chance, so I want to thank you for sponsoring it.
Don't thank me.
Did you get any treats?
Yes, I did get some sweet treats.
That's good.
It is. It's what is important. Truly.
That's the best part about going to foreign lands.
It's the best part about going to foreign lands, is what he said. I mean, he's
He's
not wrong. It's just,
No, he's right. He's right.
this conversation feels
right.
like, "Hi, little one.
Hey!
You enjoy your Toys R Us shopping trip."
Did you enjoy
No.
your Christmas at your mom's house?
I take sweet
Was
treats
it
so
fun?
seriously. You guys do not understand how women work.
No.
No,
It's
I
true.
did not
I
enjoy
do.
my
That's
Toys
why I
R Us
asked it.
shopping experience because they took Bionicles off the shelves in 2010.
Honestly, everything went downhill after 2010. I can
Yeah,
agree
sure.
there.
I think they didn't exist after 2010.
Oh no, they exist within our hearts.
God, but I've forgotten.
She. Where's my? Let's see if she's insightful enough to pick up what's maybe happening right now.
No.
I
This
would
is
like
not-
to counter roll.
This is not intervention. Do I have
We're
to
not
roll like a
doing an
deception?
intervention. I
No.
actually want her. I was gonna give her sweet treats if she said no.
What? She said no to sweet treats. Who
Well,
would
if
say
she
no to
was,
sweet
if she was like, no, I didn't like get any treats at the festival, I'd be like, that's here's treats. Like how
She
you
got
need
some.
treats.
No, she got some. Don't worry. She's oblivious.
Perfect. Let's go.
With that being said, though, she'll be blunt. Is there something? Sorry, this is just a bit unusual. Typically, you don't come out of your way to speak to me. Normally, I ask you questions, Arwen.
You've been rather distant just from the group in general. I know Volka isn't here, but people
Yeah.
are concerned about you.
I have had a lot on my mind ever since what happened. And I have been thinking to myself how it is that I can do better. I feel as though I am a burden on Volka's life.
I know it's been hard for you these past couple of months. But I wouldn't say that she would think of you as a burden. Or does anyone here?
It is it is painfully obvious to me that I was taken away from Domino because I needed to be somewhere safe. And then when that safe place was compromised, I was taken into another safe place. So it seems by me being associated with her that people could use me to get to her. And it is something that I am not particularly taking well. I compare myself to Dasha. She is able to hold her own if needs be. She is strong enough, as it were. And I am nothing. I am a wandering Aromi.
That's not nothing. What was the whole thing you just said?
I only come to you when I have problems, and it makes me feel bad because I realize that it feels that my relationship with all of you seems more transactional than anything, and similarly, I feel like my relationship is transactional with Volka.
I think she relies on you a lot more than you know.
Which is why I'm struggling, because she crossed a line when she needed blood from me. But I am worried about how this will affect her. I couldn't be there for her. Let her know that I do not hate her.
Well, you can let her know next time you see her. Or next time you speak to each other. With your little mirrors.
Perhaps. I am, as many of the major realms would put it, I am feeling like shit. It's kind of what she did. We can go a little bit further. I wish that I could live a somewhat more normal life like that of Faye and Ash. When I had my time with them, I was able to learn more and realize that I might have not been the best person. And I realized there was one evening I was speaking with Volka that I might be an embarrassment to her.
I don't
What?
think you'd ever be an embarrassment. What are you talking about?
There was one evening that me, Faye, and Ash were up to no good, and
As young kids should be.
As you should be.
Yes.
and I was told by Volka to not drink so much and to keep my clothes on. And I realized that perhaps I feel as though that I might not be as proper as I should be.
I'm going to say something controversial. You need to think about yourself first, and then Volker.
And you can take off your clothes whenever you want. In front of everyone.
What she said. And 2, so your problem with yourself right now is that you feel weak.
So I feel that I am a vulnerability to Volker. And on top of that, I feel like a even worse partner.
If you could magically fix that, how would you do that? What would be your solution? I can't fix that. I'm just saying that right now. It's not like I'm not trying to like figure that out, but like magic, like not like magically, as in like what I do, but like
Like make a wish.
Like imaginary.
It's all fine.
yeah, like that. What would you? How would you fix that?
I would. It is selfish of me, but I want to be back on the stages of the Memento Mori company, and I would like to spend the time traveling the realms, being it with Volker, her separate from the Moonlighters. But that is inherently one-sided. I would never ask her to follow me, as it were.
Oh, don't worry. She's not going to stay in the Moonlighters forever.
I understand that, but there is. She wishes to spend time with her family, and her family are no Romi, and she wishes to stand still, which of course I will be supportive of, but it would. This is not something I can do. I have been constantly moving for the past several years. It is what I know.
I think you'll be able to do it again, too. I don't think you'll have to stay in like one place or anything. Just like ignore like when we locked you up in our house for a little bit. Barring that time.
I would be lying if I told you that it was unusual to get used to, but fortunately Faye and Ash kept me busy. It occurred to me that I don't want to be alone, and that it would hurt me if I had to continue to move without her. And I don't know how to bring that up to her.
I'm sure she'd be amendable to talking about anything with you.
I do not know.
Maybe. I think she feels like she betrayed you just as much as you feel like you betrayed her. I think you can reach some kind of understanding if you just were to talk to each other.
Easier said than done at this time. I don't want to disturb her with time with Captain Oxton.
You should study the blade while she's away. And then when she comes back, she crosses the line. Just
Unfortunately, the blade I am not good with, but flail or a mace, perhaps something more suited for me.
for now.
There will be a silvered mace in your future.
She seems a bit concerned by this. I do not want to beat her with a silvered mace.
Only if necessary. Sometimes it's necessary. I'm gonna have to beat the crap out of my fiance.
Assert
It
yourself.
happens. Sometimes they go crazy for a bit for whatever
We
reason.
have such good advice.
Yeah, and when someone's crazy, you should use violence against them. That's really good advice.
That is not what I was told when I was young. I was told if someone needs
Especially if they can't
give them
control
out.
themselves.
Only if they're really powerful. Only if they're really powerful. Okay.
She'll walk it off.
Yes, she's fine. She'll be immortal. She'll be fine, or whatever. I don't know what her deal is.
You and me both. I suppose it only makes sense there is a saying in Gaul. It's a cliche, but cliche for a reason. It is. They tell us to rise to the challenge. I just wish I had some guidance. She wants like probably more spiritual guidance, but not in that regard. Probably one from that of a Jew.
I have a great how. No, I'm kidding. I have a sacred place that you would love. No. Hmm.
But it is not your responsibility. I probably have spoken too much.
Well, I mean, certainly neither of us are experts on spiritualism in general.
That much is well, you are spiritual in your own ways, but the one I'm seeking from would be the words would best be suited from someone like Artyom or Renorin. But I thank you for your advice, anyways, and for listening to me and my blights.
This is where you come with us and drink.
Do whatever you want with your clothes.
She feels really bad. You can tell. It's very apparent. Passive insight, no needed. Or sorry, active insight, no needed. Give me a persuasion check, Arwen. You can have advantage with Shrine.
Yippee!
Shoku is meowing along.
Oh, what if he wasn't a cat?
Yeah, man.
What have you doing? Cat? Yeah, no, don't worry, he was a cat. He's not just meowing. He's not like Andrew's manager who's just like
Meow,
brain
meow.
broken, like going meow.
Meow meow.
All right, she will join you guys for the for drinking.
Free
Let's
woman.
go.
Free woman. Yeah. Woo.
Free the nipple, if you wanna. We're gonna start the movement.
If that's your prerogative.
I feel like this is like not an issue in this country. Something about the hentai. I don't know.
Oh yeah, hentai is canon in this world, isn't it? Fuck.
At least Yuri is.
Yeah, Yuri and Yaoi. I forgot because
That's
Amadeus.
hentai. It's hentai. Period.
Fuck me. Okay. They just didn't get bombed. They just
Hey
did GMO.
Sloan, look at this cool book I found.
What is it, Arwen? But tell me. No, this is canon now. What is it? What are you gonna hand her, buddy?
No,
I
doing
would
the
like to
funny
watch.
Mm-mm. No, you did. And didn't you hear the funny accent?
Ore no Pico.
One of the Ashunas gave it to me as a gift.
I hate you guys.
Which one, you little freak? I'm gonna beat the shit out of
Yeah,
you.
which one are you giving her? Which one are you giving her? Which
I don't know.
manga?
Whatever Ed said.
No.
No.
No, not that
I think
one.
that was like the feminine equivalent of Boku no Pico.
No, Ore is male for I, but it's like older than Boku.
Oh, Jesus fucking
Boku is
Christ.
boy.
Oh my god.
What smut you gonna give her? What manga?
I have
Arwen?
no idea. I was just doing a bit.
No.
Or on High School Host Club.
No.
She would love that.
So lewd. Me when I'm
Something to take her
12.
mind off of everything.
Do you want me
Me
to
when I'm in
canonize
middle school.
Oron? Is that what you want?
Yes.
You fucker.
Why can we not have a host club? That's a
What, a
normal
host
thing in
club book?
Japan. And Oron is a Japanese name. What's the point? They don't have to be teenagers. They can be adults in the book. It's better if they're not.
Okay. 1 second.
You acted like anyone gives a fuck about the books. I brought up Scream earlier. The movie.
Play mechanics.
All right, it's canon now. You could give her a copy of Oron. Host Club.
Incredible.
Oron Dojo Club. Context, by the way, Isabel and I are calling the Daikinja the host club. They all.
The Daikinja Host Club.
They pretty much are.
Okay,
It's a
fine.
book about them.
Okay, I'll give
It's
it
like
to
a
you.
fan fiction.
The Daikinja Host Club is canon now.
Daikenja
fiction.
Michi Seiji Host Club.
Ah, the
fiction.
Michi Seiji Host Club.
Not the fan fiction. That's weird.
The fan fiction. Yes.
I kind
There
of love
would
it though.
so be fan fiction. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
you're
They're like
right. You're right.
celebrities.
People do that in real life.
Yeah.
Like
Is Bunny honey?
she's small
And is also a martial artist.
and bunny coated.
Oh god.
Little stuffed animal.
That means Iori is Mori. Oh god, I'm rhyming too much right now. Alright.
Alicia's
Sure,
having to
please,
sit there in
friends.
silence, being tortured.
Yeah. You guys
happens.
are you guys are like red pilling her fucking girlfriend.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Everyone knows girls are allowed to take their clothes off whenever they want. That's normal.
So true.
That's not pilling. It's normal fucking
We're
autonomy.
telling- What do you mean? I told her
Would like
so
to
much good
say-
advice.
For the record, I am fine with her taking off her clothes. That comment
You're-
is supposed to be a playful
Shut up.
joke.
For the
This is
record,
not
I
on the
permit it.
record.
Shut up.
You're not here. There's no record.
There's
Die.
no record. You can set the record straight in the next session.
Right, stroketh from the record.
Editor?
Cut that.
We acted like that entire section was legible because I just played Oron and I know Sony doesn't like that. Alright. Alright. You bring her back in.
That's our editor.
Our editor is just me, but when it's like 3 a.m. and I'm tired.
No, your editor is just like the copyrighted music.
You're right. Sony. Dude, I love having Sony staff. Alright. Yeah, you can bring her back and you can... Here, where's my Japanese music? You can drink. You can drink with her. Oh, you can do that now. Okay, cool. Yeah, you want to tell her about it?
I do. Well, first I want to thank her for telling me, being my little like Jewish subject matter expert, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being my little Aromi scholar. Whatever. You're not really a scholar, you're like an actual whole ass person, Aromi, but
Yeah.
close enough. And then tell her that I started to remember some more things and that I think don't tell anyone this. Don't tell anyone this because I don't want you to be striketh by anyone, okay? Make sure
Understood.
she's like drunk, but make sure she she just remembers this. And then I'll tell her it's Akrom.
Okay.
And that's what I remembered as the name of the old kingdom.
I will treasure this knowledge. And I cannot speak it with Renora nor RTM, no?
No, they're cool. They wouldn't hate you.
Okay.
We're gonna start a fight. I can sense this will lead to something unintended consequence down the road.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a little late because I'm drunkenly, quote unquote, telling her.
Was there any other people you guys wanted to talk to before you go to sleep and then wake up early the next morning?
Yes, I wanted to talk to Hera.
Okay.
But like just friendly. Can she like drink with us?
Yeah, she can.
Or are they like in mourning still?
No, she's fine. She's now mourning the fact that Ibram
She got over it.
has his wife back, so she can no longer lust after a married man. Hera? Ibram?
Oh, Ibram has his wife back. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That is sad.
She like stumbles
That
on
is
the
sad.
side, and it's just like, ah, shrine.
Yeah, time to drink. Actually, now is the time. Well, actually, she's talking about her loss, essentially, of
Turbos.
being able to harass someone. I'm gonna also just drop whatever little bombs I have. So I'll say that I have a fiance. I learned, finally, for fuck's sake.
That's divine. That's incredible. I'm so glad to hear that.
Thank you. Do you want to come to my wedding? This is my favorite thing to ask people
No,
right
of
now.
course, yes, absolutely. I want to.
We're gonna speak it into existence.
Wow.
Everyone's gonna live. Everything's gonna be okay. There's gonna be a wedding this time. It's gonna be great.
Hands on her chest. Is this the man that we have to beat up?
Maybe.
Oh my god, it's just like all the novels I've read.
Stop. That's so cute.
It
I
was
love
either
that.
going to be this for you, or you're going to be whisked away to the Feywild to be trapped by some type of Archfey prince. It was going to be one or the other. I could just sense it. I sensed it.
Not me reading that book right now.
I put out the feelers in there. I used my divination. You know how it is. And wow, that's incredible. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little nervous because he's a little strong, but
That's
I'm
okay.
sure he'll be fine.
That's what makes the book so good.
At the triumph
Yes,
of epic battle.
exactly.
Uh,
And if it's epic enough, maybe Ashuna will write a novel about you, and then you could read that one day. Oh my god! I'm jealous.
maybe after I'm dead, that would be nice.
Maybe.
I don't want to read it.
Oh, that's fair. No, it's like a legend. I understand. I'll read it in your honor,
Thank you.
of course. Cool. Was there anything else?
Girly pop conversations. Arwen's a girly now.
Obviously. She would fill you in, by the way, that because I feel like eventually someone would have to tackle this. 1 second. She mentions at some point, so probably when she's drunk, that Ivar has been super besides himself ever since the loss of a lot of his team, and she's been with him for numerous years at this point. This is like the first time it's like really affected him, and apparently she's caught him once or twice praying for forgiveness to Vorm for his failures. Vorm, yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
It is what it is. It affects everyone differently, but he will one day get his tears out, I'm sure of it. But don't bring it up to him. Oh my god, do not bring it up to him.
Okay, it's tough being a captain.
It really is. He's so soft. He really shouldn't be a captain. He should retire. I've been saying it for years.
Oh, but he's such a good captain. I also would not be alive if he was not in the Moonlighters. They would have killed me. I am eternally grateful. I literally owe my life to Ivar.
He's a kind man. You know, hence
Yeah.
the nickname. Hence the nickname.
I mean, I was literally just like a random person. Like, there was no reason. There was no reason for him to be like, "Don't do that. Stop."
Isn't he just a sweet man?
Nah.
She's like crying, not like happy because like oh he's just such, he knows people so well. He wants to do his best that he can, and it's devastating to see. And I can only see him do this so many times before I lose it myself. Are you asking me? That's really fucking funny.
What? To answer the question.
Probably pretty close, actually. She's a half.
I
elf
am
and-
starting to ship it. Then it's official. Co-signed.
All right, Luke. Just to catch you up, Isabel is now shipping Hera with Ivar. That's the new ship.
It's realistic. Come on.
Well, it's he's Captain Ivar, Sun Smasher, the kind-hearted, and she's Lieutenant Hera, the compassionate. So like, I mean, it only makes sense. They're both not criminals, surprisingly.
Just happily ever after. Oh
Actually,
my god.
now
He
that-
just leave.
Nobody in Ivar's team right now is a criminal,
Well,
minus the war
Let's
crimes committed by
go.
Ibram. But those don't count. No one's around. No one's.
He's a temporary member. He's
Yeah. So, yeah, this team could just dissolve right now. They could be like, guys, we've cooked.
We're done.
We're out of the kitchen. All right. Anyways, but yeah, you're able to get some insight behind that. It seems like they're processing at their own rate their losses.
I mean, as long as, you know, they're processing it and they feel better eventually. How everyone has a process.
Everyone has a process. Ashton, was there any NPCs you wanted to talk to?
Nope.
Just trying to get as much sleep as you can?
Yep.
I understand. Well then. Jump cut. You guys spend the evening doing some drinking and then eventually find yourself some slumber for what you can before you...
Can I do something in the middle of the night, please?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I would just like to sneak. Do I have to roll stealth? Let me know.
Sure. Depends on what you're doing.
I would like to divine the whereabouts of Elias and Eska, but stealthily.
Elias and Eska.
That's not that little gay boy's name. Gay boy. Might be. You know, they sound very similar. Amadeus and Eska.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Amadeus and Elias, not Elias and Eska, and not Elias and Amadeus. All these names. Yeah.
All these British men.
Yeah.
I just want to, what are they?
Yeah, give me a
Anyway,
stealth
where are
check.
they?
Mind you, you're fighting a demon against a guy who could read thoughts.
Oh, well, let me just be clear. I don't give a fuck if Eska.
Oh, I see. I understand.
I'm much more pressed about Amadeus not knowing and causing a scene. Eska is a very quiet lad who will just be like.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Make me a stealth
But I
check.
mean, I'll still roll a stealth against it too, just to see if that's possible. He'll just be like, "Oh, two boys kissing."
My mind trembles.
The numbers. Okay. Yeah. You're able to divine that they are, it's 22, yeah. You're able to, yeah. You're able to find that they're, in the communal bath, and the conversation you're able to hear is, "Don't worry, the scar will go away." Probably referring to the hole in his chest that he could fix, but will he? That's a question for another day.
Scarred sexy.
Was there anything you wanted to gain from this, or were you just trying to figure out where they were?
No, I just wanted to see if they were still like, you know, very obviously being together.
Yeah, but in secret, yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah.
in secret.
They're like
Yes.
1980s New York gays.
Like we're not seeing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Yeah.
You know, like cool. I just wanted to confirm with my eyes because I said I would be looping back to this later.
No,
I have looped back.
It is very clear to that.
Very
It's also
cool.
very clear that when he's around Eska, he's not putting on a performance. Well, he still is, but not like as
But like his boyfriend performance, not his
Yeah.
like outside
yeah. He's wearing his indoor shoes, not his outdoor shoes.
vibes.
The night goeth, and the morning cometh. It is quite literally daybreak when things are happening once again. Dasha and Sloane tell you, Arwen. They're like, "All right, Arwen, yeah, I'm going back to the boat. I'm taking Sloane with me." Notably, you have not heard word of Lancelot coming back to the harbor. He's out there somewhere in the ocean.
Do you know he's there? Are you going to get into contact with him?
Mama doesn't reveal his secrets, Arwen.
Yes, ma'am.
It will be quite some time before we see one another again. I will miss you dearly. Write me letters if you die.
If I die, I will get my scribe.
Understand. Likewise, if I were to fall ill, then I will write you letters on where you can find me, my whereabouts. Should the consumption take me.
Gotcha.
You know, back in my time, people who had the consumption were seen as far more beautiful than they were in health. This is the part where you say, I don't need the consumption to look more beautiful than I currently am.
I don't need the consumption to look more beautiful than I currently am.
I would take that as it were. Oh, how fitting, this consuming rot thing that you keep going on about, you and your big boy words. Big science man things.
Yep.
Very well. I will take this poor dove with me. You can see Sloane is just talking about her.
I just imagine she just is there. She just like has her by like her shoulder.
So look over there for a second. And Sloane looks over there. Doodles. Alright. She will leave. Huh? Yeah, she's taking Sloane with her. Yeah, they're leaving. They're gone. Ryan. I will give you this. While you were, yeah, because you know what, you went out of your way. I'll give it to you. While you were spying on the gays last night, there was a point of contention because Eska was telling Amadeus that he might stay behind. And Amadeus would normally be fine with this, but he said that he's staying behind to, and I quote, observe Inquisitor love. And Amadeus is like, that's a terrible idea. You're stupid. And he goes, I'm a CIA operative. They will not be able to find me. And he's like, honey, that's nice and all, but you're purple! And right now, the following morning, you can see that they're still together, but you can see that Amadeus is annoyed, like arms crossed, tapping his foot. He can't tell the man what to do. He's his own man's. But you know the secret if you want to engage with it. Okay, sounds good. Okay. You can see that Eska seems like fine with everything, but it's obviously Amadeus, the one who's upset.
Classic.
Alright. Good. Strangely, Marwin, as you guys are packing up your things and beginning to leave, you are greeted by none other than Valentina.
Oh.
Once again, the boat has not been spotted anywhere nearby. It's okay, don't worry about it. Don't ask questions you don't know the answers to. You can see that she has like her bag ready, or like what she kind of came with when you guys first found her in Bellissima.
Which was like basically nothing.
Yeah, she needs very few things. Point blank. I had a vision last night that you were hunting down a dragon wielder.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing now. That's what I do.
I will help.
Okay. Are you able to like know where they are?
Roughly, I can commune and know a general direction. I was told to search the mountains.
Perfect. We were going there anyways.
Then I will accompany you.
I mean, I can't stop you.
That is correct. I'm technically a higher rank than you.
Yeah, we're also dead.
Reinstated.
All right, perfect. Whatever. You're your own woman.
Huh? Maybe. I don't think Oxen's given her the option yet. I think she's just kind of doing it to piss him off. Yeah, the end of the wick. Like what Preacher is.
Well, I appreciate your help. Nonetheless.
Of course. I was given the task of making sure that you succeed in finally defeating this enemy. Okay. Morrowind and Shrine. as you guys are kind of conversing amongst yourselves, you see that you're in a not so familiar area, or you're in a familiar area, that of the overgrown Tory Gate when you first met your ancestor. Gray Wind. You see Shiamoto.
And it's Sama is
Yeah.
like the proper.
Yeah.
Are you fine with Kami-sama?
He nods.
He'll do like a bow and say it again.
It is clear to me you're hunting down the false Dragon Pulse user. I have been told that many shrines have been attacked in pursuit of something. It concerns me that this Bennett will find the town Yurayama. Jesus Christ.
Yuriyama?
No, Urama. I had a stroke.
Oh.
Urama.
Yurama. Okay.
It is important you stop them from achieving this. You don't just attack shrines for game. He's referring to what Wusi was telling you guys.
Right.
He mentioned that we have to make sure we stop her before she reaches the specific city, or that she's in the city right now.
No,
we need to stop her.
He's afraid that she's
Meet
not-
her.
She is.
Try
He's saying
to-
that she will eventually find this. It is a town with a mountain
Gotcha.
shrine. For what it's worth, it translates. I'll give it to both of you because you both speak Sylvan. It translates directly to Undermountain, but that's like the direct translation. Contextualized, you guys are able to decipher. It is also known as Underworld.
Okay. Would you happen to know where she is?
He shakes his head no.
I think I have a lead. By that I mean Valentina has a lead.
We could just check the shrines that she's attacking to. The direction.
But we want to
She-
intercept her.
She is another one of these dragonborns. Referring to Valentina. It would be wise to follow her. Unfortunately, my perception has been condensed since following you. Referring to you, Arwen.
That doesn't happen.
No matter, make sure they don't reach it.
Consider it done.
With that snap of his finger. No, the fucking. No, there's no yo though. It's just the wood clock.
No!
Yeah.
He like
Uh,
starts to do it and it cuts off.
Yeah. You hear like a cacophony of spirits all doing it. That's even worse. Editor, add that in.
Sony.
Tony, please. Cool. You guys are standing once again back where you were taken away.
Are we like standing next to each other or are we like in different places?
No, this is when you guys are different places. He basically ripped your consciences away for a minute.
Or when just like does like the shiver.
All right. You now have a city name of where to go to, I suppose. You just don't know where that is within the shooting landscape. But you are more than welcome to ask the innkeeper if you would like. Yeah. Well, more or less. He was trying to say that she is probably like closer to there than he would like. Or
So he's kind of saying like, go protect the city because she's
Yeah.
about to find it.
functionally, he's like, if she is there, stop her. If she isn't there, prepare to stop her.
Okay. I just remembered something, Arwen.
Yeah. What's up?
Were you still curious to learn about the Dragon Pulse and a little bit more about how it works?
I would like to. It seems like I will be needing that knowledge.
All right. Well, then she's going to relay the information that Bunny gave her. So basically about like the 3 types, Konkin and Ryu. And then if you master all 3 forms, there's like the enlightened user. And the only person that we know of that's done this is Shimoto, obviously. And then there's also the like weird innate STEM users that's what Shoku is. Yeah, I'll just relay that information to him.
I'm an idiot too. You can also ask Shoku to probably point you out a map.
I just wanted to make sure
Shoku.
Arwen knew this information since I
Word,
knew
word.
he wanted to know about it, and I forgot to
Right,
tell
right,
him
right.
earlier.
Okay.
But also, if we wanted to learn more about the whole like enlightened user thing, there's like one person to talk to.
Understood. You can also speak with Shoku about maybe being an end user, but
Yeah,
on
I might ask him about it. I know he's just gonna be a silly guy though.
he is like
He's a little dude.
Guy.
Yeah, we'll ask him to point out Yarama City on a map, or maybe we'll call it Underworld City,
you can call it Underworld. That's fine.
Raccoon City.
No, not Raccoon City.
Yeah, we'll call it Underworld then because that sounds cool.
Okay. Yeah. You guys. He'll be
I
like.
appreciated it, Luke.
He can point out to you guys on a map where to go. It's technically not that far away, but Ashuna is a monstrous place to travel. You have to. It's like functionally like, especially with Nagata, you're looking at what is Japan, so you have to watch out for natural disasters as well as just the whatever you may encounter.
Yeah.
it's
The
Typically,
barbarians.
typically people don't normally. Horses are a rare commodity over here.
That makes sense.
So it's one of those things where you guys will be walking, and it's not the end of the world, because you wouldn't be able to do too much travel with horses anyway.
Walking.
I know. You get used to it, bitch.
Hey,
Okay, I just want to make sure we tell
Davis.
Ivar.
Yeah, well, he's coming with you guys. Yeah. I imagine you guys are cluing in, and he's like, "Sure, Underworld City, great." Yes, Luke.
I'm going to ritual cast a spell that I got.
What are you gonna ritually cast?
Phantom Steed.
You want your
I
horse?
will have a horse.
You can have one.
Yippee.
Yeah,
Yes.
the spell magic, the horse.
Okay. Your horse is
I
dispelled.
simply summon another one.
So
it's a
you
ritual
summon
spell.
it, you're like, oh, and like Shoku's like, oh, and then
Like-
Shrine takes her sword and goes, whoop, and then it just disappears.
Arwen looks devastated at you. Why?
We walk together.
I'm just. I could just make another one.
I will break your bones.
My bones.
Yeah, she's just gonna look at you like dead, fucking dead-eyed.
Okay.
Part of the way of learning the Dragon Pulse is that you have to channel it to your feet. How will
Oh,
you
you
learn
have
how
to
to use,
suffer.
how will you learn how to use the Dragon Pulse if you do not know how to walk? They're ableist. They're ableist here in Ashuna.
Vaguely true. Puppy. Oh, lick butt whole time.
Nope.
Oh no, scratch face, scratch
She's
face, scratch
She's
face.
scratching.
Oh, thank
Hey,
God.
what's up?
Okay. Was there anything you guys want to do before you continue your journey? All right.
She went up there and fucked up my
If there
bed
was any last
sheets.
minute shopping you wanted to do, but otherwise, you guys are good.
What's wrong with my dog?
No, I'm not going to.
She's just.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, she's disrespect your surroundings.
What is your deal?
Fuck your fucking fitted sheet, you bitch.
She is digging. Bro, she is digging.
What's she trying to find?
Alright.
What do you have?
I don't know.
Is it a corpse?
I don't.
Treasure.
She is trying to. Hey, quits.
No.
She looked at me like I. Like she.
All right. Song I want. No. Oh yeah. Here we go.
What's wrong with my dog?
Karipika is drowning in sorrow. Oh my god. Okay. What's that dog doing?
Why are you biting my bed?
You never know. Alright. You guys begin your journey through Ashuna. Packed up, ready to go. You, the remainders, Valentina, and Amadeus. At this point, Amadeus has given up on his petty feud and is just walking alongside you, Shrine. He seems in a huff and puff. You can if you want.
I'll ask him where Eska is.
In service of his queen, of course. Gathering intel on the enemy.
He is pretty big into doing that.
That's his job.
I suppose it is.
He just seems too thrilled.
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I definitely don't find it idiotic that a lone individual, a lone operative, wishes to be in a potentially dangerous situation. But what do I know? Nothing, apparently. I know nothing. I am not convincing in the slightest. I am just a stupid idiot.
I'm glad you finally realized.
Thank you, my star pupil. You smell bad, and I hate you.
You think he's like bad at his job?
No, I think he's fantastic at his job. I think he's going to be fine and perfect and everything. But I wish he would. Nothing. He's doing his job.
I tried to say something earlier. I was muted. I'm buying 4 times components for Recite.
Okay. What do you need for that?
Saffron, mushroom powder,
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
ointment.
Yep. As long as you spend it, you're good.
Saffron's expensive.
I think there's a gold cost for everything, right? Isn't that
Everything in what?
like in? Is there actually a material cost to True Scene?
Yeah.
Oh.
Recite is a
Oh, it's 25 gold pieces. I see.
an ointment for the eyes that costs 25 gold
Oh,
pieces,
okay.
made from mushroom powder, saffron, and fat,
And
and is
the-
consumed.
So you need 4 of those. Okay, so
I'm
you spend
spending
100 gold pieces.
so that I can cast it 4 times.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right, sounds good. Cutting back to it. Yep, I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be safe. He told me if anything goes wrong, he'll let me know. I definitely am not. I'm fine. This is my job. I was hired to be a moonlighter, a lieutenant, a surgeon. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here with my best mate, Shoku. Shoku's walking like the first instructor from the hunter exam. Yeah, he's just like arms and legs in front of him. Yeah, kicking. All right.
She wants from me.
Amadeus is fine. Amadeus, like always, is fine and perfectly okay.
No, he's not. Amadeus wants his boyfriend to prioritize him, and he can't.
No, that's not what he wants at all.
No, I guess he does.
No.
No. Oh, little guy.
Yes, he secretly is like, wow, wish Mans would put me first.
But notably, Celeste is not with you guys, but Ibram is. No, she's just like, I have to go do things, and he was like, yeah, that makes sense. I'll see you later.
Oh, shit.
And then she's like, okay, that makes sense. Bye.
I know where you are now. See ya.
Yeah. She was like, hey, can I take some of this real fast? And like fucking stabbed him and took some of his blood. And he was like, yeah, that's a good point.
Romance.
Yeah.
That's so romantic.
Yeah. So yeah, don't worry. The old ball and chain is back. Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry. You'll get your sum in the end.
I don't want to hear about it. Thank you.
You guys travel through Ashuna. It is by no means a pleasant journey. You are encountered with.
Rude.
Well, let me try that again. It is aesthetically very pleasing. It is very pretty. There is tall talls, low lows, or high highs, low lows in terms of the terrain itself. It is kind of like the iron, the land of iron, their land, but on crack. This place was war torn, right? So different types of mages, although not as powerful as the Artorican ones, have come through here. Different natural disasters. Also, that one time, that one giant took a bunch of the fucking land and created some things out of it. So it's like not nearly hospitable. With that being said, you encounter a bunch of like small like villages that, as you guys walk past everything, they just don't mind. They just kind of keep to themselves. It is pretty rural, as it were. You're starting to pick up on the fact that this place, unlike some of the other, like the major realms in Artorica, you're gonna find people grouped together in small batches, so around like major cities or larger villages. Regardless, you guys follow Shoku, or the combination between Shoku and Valentina. Shoku's like, I know where that is roughly. We can go there. And then Valentina being like, yeah, I'm just gonna follow my insight. You guys travel for a number of days, a number yet to be determined. But as you're traveling, you're told that you're getting closer and closer to your destination, the quote-unquote underworld, as it were. However, as you guys are traveling, something surprises you all.
Is it pleasant?
You're about to find out.
Is it a happy surprise?
1
We
second.
do like happy surprises.
I'll get you a fun little song.
I've had a lot of surprises this episode.
Yes, always have been. The woke liberal mob doesn't want you to know that, though. Is this the song I want?
This doesn't
This
sound
doesn't sound like a happy surprise.
like a pleasant surprise, Davis.
On your journey, you and your company, as you're on your journey to the underworld, you're met with a forest ablaze. A village is being raided. Screams echo through the air, and feral dog-like noises howl through the night.
Oh no.
You guys can see there are two separate fires. One that's a little bit more up towards like a mountain cliffs or mountain hillside, and the other the village. As you guys kind of hurry your jog down the road, you can see that some of the bushi, the crown's guard of this land, are slaughtered on the road. You can see huge gashes through their armor. Something monstrous is ripping through this town. Soot, ash, embers befall on all of you. The air is thick with smoke. Ivar turns to you all, and you can see this look of... He has seemed to... There's this... his look of distance seems to go away, and he's serious in the old Ivar you're accustomed to. Yeah, he's focused, he's locked in, as the kids say. He looks at you guys. Or Valentine, my apologies. Valentine looks at you. This is a city with a shrine. And Ivar, locked in as it were. You are most prepared to take on any threat that could be at the shrine. If it is Venet, you should go there now. We will take care of the village.
We're gonna give like a quick like don't die before we run off.
He turns to
Please.
Valentina. I request you ride with us. Your healing could be very important to making sure that, or ensuring that many of the villagers survive. And she looks a bit like, I don't want to, because she wants to, be with, in case the dragon things are happening. But begrudgingly, she's like, I will help you, and then I will go straight to the shrine. And he goes, understandable. And Hera seems relieved. She's typically the person who does all that, so now she gets to split the work. And they begin to break towards the village. Arwen. Everyone, I suppose. You don't see anything from Amadeus, or you don't hear anything from Amadeus. He just disappears without a word, just a snap of his fingers and his body being consumed by shadows. Just dumps into like this pool of shadows, completely vanishing from the area.
I'm assuming Eska was like, oh fuck.
Eska's not here.
I know he said that if Eska would say if he needed him. So the only thing I could think of that would make him like Omega disappear would be like, other than him reacting to what's happening, going to Eska.
Shoku looks at you, Shrine, and he's like, he's like, do I stay with you or do I go and help them? Maybe a shouldn't face might help. What do you want me to do? Whatever you want.
I want him to stay with me.
Okay, cool.
That's my little bro.
Okay, cool.
The fuck? No, I'm not splitting. So I'm not splitting up the sages. Nah.
He gives you a salute.
Yes, he's so good. You're so smart. You're so cute.
Do you guys head to the shrine?
Yes, we're Naruto running. Arms back. It makes you go faster.
So in other words, Shrine dashes and the rest of us use the sprint action.
Correct, yes. I'm finding another song, but this is just good. So good. Thank you, Hunter Hunter.
They really went hard this arc too.
As you guys are running through the forest, you can see mangled corpses from this village, the people who tried to escape. You're unsure what threat has directly hit this city or village. Until you see an all too familiar individual in the distance. Or, dare I say, you hear his voice. A laughter erupts.
Andon. Remember what I said earlier?
No.
I said, I hope we see Krugenheimer.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
You guys see... This song is so fucking stupid. I love him. Pretend it's serious, though. As you guys are
It is
running through the
serious.
burning forest with Shoku... you see disappointed. He's doing his famous stance of the metal pole on his back and his arms over the top of it. He's like, he seems stressed. You hear the voice you heard was a chuckle and then a fuck me. All of these goddamn villages look the fucking same. You guys see that he's standing tormenting what appears to be several shrine maidens near a knockdown torii gate.
Bro,
You guys,
That's not cool.
why are you making me not like this guy?
they're just like, like cowering as it were, and he's just like, fuck! And like you hear a crack and you watch as the torii gate falls.
No! I'm gonna have to beat the shit out of this guy now. I don't want to have to beat the shit out of this guy, Davis.
You guys hear howling, and you look in the tree line, you can see that his pack is around him, and he turns around and he sniffs in the air. Oh, I was wondering when you fuckers were gonna show up. Wait. When did... He looks at Shoku. Puppy?
Different.
Different. Sorry, vision ain't too good with these sunglasses on.
Yeah, well, everyone here looks the same.
Everyone looks the same here. He looks at you guys. Is it just the four of you?
Today it is.
Did you? He seems a bit confused. Did you purposely hunt me down, or did you just accidentally stumble across me?
It's the same place, I guess. I guess we're going to the same place or something.
We definitely did not. Just gonna trail off.
What do you mean you're trailing off?
I'm about to fucking throw things at you that are
Alright.
not wet metal.
Okay,
Searches my person for anything that's
Stop
not
the
metal.
fucking music. The fucking
Your
Banga
hands.
The Banga Boys need to relax. That's not the song I want at all.
You're right.
Back to the song. Alright. So, as it were, you come across me again, and I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to walk away from this. I see. Well, so I guess it's time for a rematch. Yeah, you can go for it. He's a man who can be swayed.
We'll sway him after we get him to like 1 HP.
He seems fine right now. He does have an entire wolf pack surrounding you guys.
Yeah, but we have Shoku. I don't know what Shoku could do. Some weird things.
He does do weird things, doesn't he? He's gonna kiss so many of these werewolves and cure them.
Exactly. No longer cursed.
He'll just slurp up the lycanthropy.
Removes curse on all of them. They're just guys now. They're just naked dudes.
So, what's the deal here? Rematch, yay or nay? I can do a little mono-y-mono, or mono on trace, or mono on quattro, I suppose. He speaks halfling.
Canonical. Why are you here?
You know what? I wasn't expecting a Q&A, but I'll answer. I'm trying to find the right shrine. The little girl thing, whatever she calls herself, Lady Rainbridge, whatever. She's searching for the right shrine. And I'm just helping comb through it.
Arwen just looks so angry.
Can I ask how much she's paying?
You want to ask?
Yeah, I want to know how much she's paying.
I'm going to be honest with you. She's paying me quite a bit.
I mean, I'm simply a poor monk, so I'm gonna assume quite a bit is just an unattainable amount that you are not specifying on purpose.
No. That's just what his number. Maybe he doesn't know how to count.
I mean, what is quite a bit? Like, how much is quite a bit? I'm like a simple monk.
What if we just pay you more?
Erwin, shut the fuck up. Well, you don't even know how much amount. Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna beat the shit
No,
out of
no,
you.
no. I'll hear him out. I'll hear him out. I'll hear him out. I'll hear him out.
You made this bed. You will lay in it. I'm not continuing.
Back to
You-
the Vanga boys, everyone. Where was it? I'm listening. You have my attention. You want to pay me more than her? I understand you. You and I speak in the same language.
Hmm. Well, how much is she paying you?
Quite a bit. She's promised me a fraction of the, well, once they have the rest of Theros rebuilt, she's offering me a portion of the intake from the next couple of years worth of trade. And let me tell you, everyone, slavery back on the menu.
Hmm.
Oh, so she's just gonna kill you later. Got it.
What do you mean?
No, she doesn't get. I mean, she doesn't give you anything.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
wait. What are you talking about?
That sounds like you got scammed.
Yeah, dude, she hasn't
No.
paid you.
Not even half. She doesn't even give you like an upfront fee, and you're just
Yeah.
burning down people like
No
people's
lump
villages?
sum to
Well,
be, you know?
I will.
You're
admit-
also putting your investments in a volatile market, which you don't know what she plans to do with. It's entirely possible that these trades aren't even meant to succeed.
She could just go kill herself right after.
Oh my god. No, she wouldn't. Would she?
I apparently don't know very well.
I mean, think about it. If she's willing to use the Nine to destroy Theros, who's to say she's not willing to cause further mayhem on the trades in order to further cause the reliance on Winterbank and its allies? You could make nothing.
She's told me that her plan was that she wants to take over that there Artalia and become the next. What do they call themselves down there? Pharaoh. No. The Tajir.
Okay.
Interesting how they blew up a city in the place that she wants to be a Tajir in.
No, she wants to take over that there capital, Isotir. But now you're starting to speak to me in such a way where I'm gonna be a bit honest with you. The Nine approached me. They offered me a sweet deal. They said, we'll give you what you want for the low price of you coming to help us out with some things. And I'm gonna be honest with you folks. You and I, we've been through quite a bit. I've seen you grow from mere pups to whatever you are now. Except for the one pup who's not with you. She will always be Puppy. Now, they promised me that they would give me what I wanted as long as I helped them. And I have been helping them. I've been more than obedient for them. But you see, my pack numbers are getting a bit lower than I would like. And they're not necessarily repaying the favor. If you understand what I'm saying. If I'm being quite honest, I am growing quite weary of this here battle-tried warfare. One second, let's see if I can find some banjo music.
I want to know if they already gave it. He hasn't gotten what he wanted yet from them, right? The way he was talking about it, it didn't sound like he got it yet.
No, he has gotten what he's.
So, what did he want? Like, was it the vampirism?
I'll be honest with you. They promised me that they would give me what I've always wanted. I wanted to be able to create more of my pack without them having to go damn near insane in the process. Like what happened to Puppy. Didn't want that no more. And you can do that by becoming what I've become, which is a twice curse. So you see, my pack, they're no longer werewolves, they're no longer vampires. We're not bound by other traditions. We can walk in the sun, and we don't get transformed by the moon.
Oh, sick. Well, then if you already got what you want, why are you still letting them use you and stuff?
Bit in over my head. They keep giving me some things, promising me some things. Big one, I didn't have to worry about that there colon game, the fucking farming ritual. They said you and your pack will be safe, and I said, well, damn, they put me in that. I don't want to be anywhere near that silly ass game. They offered me some land, giving me some other things, but it's not the same. I'm old. Way older than I look. You can tell me, though, I look pretty good for my age.
You look pretty good for your age.
Thank you, I appreciate it. You do, too. So, here I am. I could tell I'm probably the weakest link of this here 9, and I have a feeling that my expiration date is around any corner. Well, expiration date's a bit of a strong term. It's pretty difficult to kill me here now, which is why I don't really want to fight you pups.
Do you know where anyone is right now in the night? Or what they're up to?
I can tell you that there Vanette the Lady Rainbridge. She's off going to, what's it called? Another shrine. Couldn't for the life of me remember their name.
If I showed you a map, would you be able to remember? Like on the picture?
Probably. But I won't do it for free.
I have money. And I won't lie and tell you I'll pay you later.
How about another deal?
That
I
noise is canon.
have enough money, and I know just about how much coins you're carrying and what you're worth. Individual body
Okay.
bags aside.
All right. That's creepy.
Comes with the territory of vampirism, I guess. Heightened senses, and with my already tuned nature to metal. Woo! I'm a lot better now. Let me tell you what I want. Remember the second time we met? I think it was the second time. It was up in them there northern. There was the Fiend of Terror involved, and there was a fort or whatever. I heard it's your castle now. Congratulations.
Yeah.
There was a mighty fine person there that I wouldn't mind reconnecting with. You know which one. The one made of metal.
I know which one.
You see, she went and done sparked my interest. In my... I think it's a beating heart, I'm unsure. For the sake of brevity, though, and for old Southern sayings, she's made my heart skip a beat. But here's the thing. I just can't necessarily leave the 9. I think they might hunt me down and, I don't know, probably skin me alive for the rest of eternity or whatever they're planning on doing. That Micaiah individual is one scary fella. I don't want to piss him off none. Here's what I propose. A friendly duel. Because I have 2 ways out of this 9. I'm either presumed dead, or I give them something that they can't say, no, Krugi, we're going to keep you here. And
So you're gonna fake your death.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I want to fight you, do a duel. If I win, I take your unconscious bodies and I give them back to Micaiah. He'd really appreciate that. He'd be like, you're free to go, partner. Whoop out! And send me on my way. Or, in the event that I lose, well, maybe you just start spreading some rumors that you managed to murk old Krugi. Maybe say that you're vampire woman, the hot one with the big boobs. Arwen. He's referring to you. You tell her that, maybe you say that she taught him how to kill a vampire or something. I don't care. It don't matter to me, none. It's a win-win. Well, for me it is. Not for you. How's that sound? A friendly duel.
What about if we win, you enlist to the Moonlighters? That will get you 1 step closer to your sweetheart.
Now, I'm thinking they're not going to necessarily want to accept me into their ranks, is what I'm hearing.
We could take you as a prisoner.
They can't deny us.
Yeah, if you're our prisoner.
What you mean by that? Break that down for me.
We just say you're our prisoner
I
so that,
see.
so that you can travel with us.
Your captain, Oxton, that's his name.
Yes.
Does he have the leverage in your organization to maybe put me a bit closer to the Metal Woman?
I think he has the authority to not get you killed on sight, which is big. They almost killed us on sight, and we're part of the organization, you know?
I see.
They kind of are very hostile up there
Mm.
towards everybody. So, you know, getting an in so that they don't immediately murder you.
He has the
big.
authority, but maybe not the temperament. That could take some convincing.
But you would be able to do that convincing.
I would be willing.
I see. I see. So, from my understanding, if I win in this duel, I take you back to the 9, and then I go hunt down me mistress myself. Or, if I lose, you take me prisoner, and you get me closer to the mistress. Is that correct? Why not? They can't kill him.
All right, well, deal. Fuck it. I don't know. Why not? Wait, do you guys, want to risk it for the biscuit? Is this duel
What are
like
we risking?
3 on
I mean-
1? Give it to Micaiah. What do you mean? What are we risking? What do you mean? What are we
We'll be
risking?
fine.
Got it. What? You're
It's
all
okay.
wearing metal.
We both.
I'm not wearing any
I'm
metal.
fucking destroyed. He's gonna kill me again.
Well, he said he
Uh,
wouldn't kill us. It's a friendly duel.
I will.
Duel.
It will be a duel, not to the death. I take you out, you take me out. Whoop out. That's it. First one out. Whoop. You asking him?
Yeah. What are the numbers here?
Initially, I was going to say 3 on 1, mostly because that guy's giving me the weird eyes, and I don't like it when people give me the weird eyes. He's referring to Shoku. Plus, for what it's worth, there's a mighty high bounty on that boy's head.
Joku.
Mm-hmm.
Who put a bounty on his head?
Phoebe, and I'll tell you.
Oh my gosh, we're dueling. We're dueling.
We're just
now.
gonna beat you up, knock you unconscious, and do whatever. Take you
No,
our
I
prisoner.
need him conscious. I need to know who put the bounty on my baby boy's head.
You don't understand. If
Okay.
I snap my fingers, it's gonna be me and my pack. I'm offering you a traditional Southern duel.
Okay, what's the duel? It's us 3 versus just you?
I sense puppy on the horizon.
Oh, cool.
What are the terms of this duel?
That's it. I told you. We first side to knock each other out. You win, take me prisoner or whatever. I won't fight nothing. I'll tell you what you want as much as I can tell you. And then you get me close to the metal lady. If you don't get me close to the metal lady, I will riot.
And apologize to these shrine maidens if we win.
Yeah,
I'm-
get your
I'm
boys
not,
to help
yeah.
them rebuild.
There's some issues. I don't speak their language. I tried.
What do we do?
It turns out, speaking in a higher tone, they don't understand you none.
We'll translate.
Very well. Can you tell them right now that what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It'll come to me. What do we say? Duel or no duel?
I'll look
So
at the
okay,
boys.
That's how we take it.
I mean, I'm in.
Seems like
I don't know.
Yeah,
everyone here is getting ready to fight, so I guess I will also get ready to fight. I mean, it just seems like what we're all doing right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna start casting spells until the puppy gets here.
No, you will not.
Is that against the duel? You didn't say that before.
Of course it is. Notice how I haven't stripped you of all your medals.
Ha.
Look at your ear, you dumbass, and your fucking glasses, you retard.
My glasses?
Those are made out of metal, ain't they?
He takes out his earring.
And what about all them gold pieces in your pocket?
It's in a different
Don't
it's a
matter. I
book.
can sense it.
Yeah, but you're gonna pull it out of the dimension.
Oh, yes, I will.
And do what with my money? It's also gold.
Beat you to death with it. I think that'd be funny.
I mean, you could just break my spine in half right now if you really wanted to, but I
That is
just,
correct.
I'm here.
I'm giving you the respect. I'm giving you some respect. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I just want you to know that I greatly appreciate you not doing that.
I think it's only fair. I think it's only fair. Now, I will be probably zip-zapping you through it. Full disclosure.
It's okay.
But I will not be breaking you in half, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I can't kill you. That'd be in poor taste.
Again,
All right. Oh, 1 second. I hear footsteps. You can see it's like focuses here. You guys can give me perception checks if you would like. Yeah.
Mine too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Arwen, are you gonna try it?
No.
He does not perceive.
He does not perceive at all. All right.
Look at this guy. He doesn't perceive.
Ashland Shrine, you can hear quickly approaching you guys is what you presume to be Volca. Yeah, just Volca. Correct, yeah. Oh, Puppy's on her way. Quickly, decide before she starts yapping.
Decide what?
What we're doing, right? Was we decided?
But we
Yeah.
just decided to do it.
Okay. Sorry. I get a bit distracted. You see, it's a bit intimidating. I'm not used to being able to be heard. You lose.
Me neither, man.
I'm starting to notice some similarities between the two of us. You know? Maybe you and I could be friends in another lifetime.
I think I'd like that, actually.
Krugenheimer is such not a villain, dude. He is such a fucking goober who has just had, like, success out of, like, being unlucky, honestly. Alright. Well, I'll take my stance over here. Pretend like we hate each other. Let's trick her. Let's pretend like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Volca, you pull up to the scene and you hear Krugenheimer's voice. I hate you, you silly bitches! You ruined everything, taking everything from me. The vampire woman was supposed to be mine!
Gaijin.
Mud.
Oh, we're just busting out the slurs.
Oh, I'm gonna get you!
Velka's arming herself as she approaches.
And when I get you, I'm gonna turn you over to the nun!
Are you arming yourself with your metal hammer?
That's the only weapon I have.
Oh, wow.
Mender.
That's
These
not...
Imagine not having a bone dagger. Could not be me.
I didn't get anything while I was out in the woods. You guys do see that Velka's shield has claw marks on it, though. They're real cool.
When you do arrive, you see Krugenheimer standing by some really scared-looking shrine maiden, just pointing his staff furiously at the group, and then there's yelling slurs back at him, and he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna take you back to the nun, and it's gonna be so over for you." You can tell he's acting.
Okay, it's obvious. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually very genuine. He's like, I mean, it's technically the truth if you think about it in a roundabout way.
I think Velka's like coming up like serious, ready to fight, and then once she approaches into the like distance where she can tell like, oh, he's acting horribly, she turns to the rest of the party. So what are we doing?
Back, ye foul villain.
Ah! It's time for the rematch of the century. Mono on Trace, no more. Mono on Quattro. And then he howls.
That's how it was.
We are
Trey.
fighting. Okay.
You
It will not
guys.
go like it did last time.
You're right. It
Oh,
won't. He then howls, and you hear the rest of the crowd howling as well. All right, we'll pick up next session with you guys fighting Krugenheimer. He, by the way, will not be taking it easy on you. He's just going to be attacking all of you non-lethally.
Yeah.
I hope you give him the same respect, I suppose.
All of my damaging spells.
We will not be harming him because I want him to date Contagion. Okay?
What are
Everybody...
we gonna do?
Oh
Send
my
him to a
God,
different
stars
dimension?
only.